Hello there. And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. See ya. I don't just know how to put this, yeah. But do you know what, Steve McCullough? It's
Yeah,
the Not London Derby.
it is. Hey, we showed up.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Not London Derby. See ya. I have no other person with me down here than my right hand guy. You know, he could be anywhere, but he chose to be here today. So, I'm sorry, guys.
I should be sleeping. I came home from work, overnight shift.
Yeah.
I had to do the Newcastle watch along. One of the most physically taxing and mentally draining, awe-inspiring 1-0 games I will ever witness in my life just happened. And my adrenaline is like boom.
It's boom, right? Yeah. Newcastle up to 38 points.
Third place.
Jeez. Chelsea still in that one goal win, right?
Yeah, they didn't even look that great, but they got the business done.
They got the business done. I know Chelsea Dan will be buzzing wherever he is. See ya, ladies and gentlemen, the Not London Derby is on the way. Steve McCullough. Steve, man, you might see me in my most violent mood today, bruv. Don't get pissed when. But anyway, I hope I won't be violent today, but.
Anything goes in the North London Derby,
bro. Anything goes, man. You can bank on that, brother. You can bank on that.
Anything goes.
See, yeah, Steve McCullough. I want to go get my pizza off the oven. So you can just take the viewers through the team sheet. Let me just go pop that shit open and come back here. If that's okay with you.
Go for it. Yeah. I'll talk about the lineups and
like the lineups. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Get your pizza, man. Eat up.
Yep.
Anyways, people, so starting 11s for both sides. Let's get right into this. Again, I have nothing left in my soul after that Newcastle win. That was absolutely amazing. But let's talk about Spurs. It's not the first thing I would want to do after a Newcastle win, but hey, here we are. Lining up in a 3-4-3, Hugo Lloris, the Frenchman in goal, Christian Romero, Eric Diabolical, and Clement Lenglet are the back three. Matt Doherty, Pape Matar Sarr, who's a former Metz player, so you already know what I think of him. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg starts next to him. Ryan Sessegnon does as well. It's a trifecta attacking duo of Kulusevski, Harry Kane, and Heung-min Son. For Arsenal, they're going with a 4-3-3, Aaron Ramsdale, Ben White, at right back, William Saliba, who's been absolutely terrific for Arsenal, Gabriel Magalhaes, Alexander Zinchenko at left back, Martin Ødegaard, Thomas Partey, and Granit Xhaka are the midfield three for Arsenal. And then the front three, pretty obvious here, Bukayo Saka, Eddie Nketiah, and Gabriel Martinelli. You gotta say it the Brazilian way, Martinelli. But there we go, people. So, and then the subs for both of these teams. We got for Spurs, Oliver Skip, Davinson Sanchez, Richarlison, Brian Hill, Emerson, Ivan Perisic, the Croatian, Fraser Forster, Ben Davies, and Yves Bissouma. For Arsenal, you've got Kieran Tierney, Emil Smith-Rowe, Rob Holding, Takahiro Tomiyasu, Fabio Vieira, Albert Sambi-Lakonga, a.k.a. Tony's favorite player, Marquinhos, Matt Turner, and Matthew Smith are on the bench. And there you go. We're a minute away from kickoff in a North London derby with a lot at stake. Never mind the fact it's a North London derby, so obviously it's super significant. But yeah, Welcome everybody to the chat. Make sure before we even get into this, classic Barclays Premier League vintage bar. This is one of my favorite games to watch as a neutral, because when I first got into football, this was one of the first games I watched and blown away at the magnitude of this game, the competitiveness, the hatred, the moments, the drama. It's a hell of a game. It's a hell of a game between these two. But let's see what goes on here. Let's see what goes on. Should be a good one. I'm going for a draw, personally. I'll go 1-1. Chelsea Dan is literally rooting for Spurs. That's how shameless he is. That's how shameless Chelsea Dan is. And the ball's rolling at White Hart Lane. The new one, not the old shithole. It's just a new one now.
I'm back. I know, of course, Chelsea Dan is in the charts, ready to mess me up if anything goes on. Let's see here. Big up to everyone who's joined us here. Yuvaraj, thank you, man. I think you joined me from Instagram. Big ups to you. Thank you very much. He says, can you send me the link to join, please? But big up the panel. Yeah, of course. Where can I find you, my brother? I think it should be Instagram. But yeah, okay. Anyway, I'll put the links in the chat, and of course, I can bring in anyone that I like. So, of course, let me get it. Steve, the Not London Derby has started, man.
It has. Sessignon, what are you at for time? I'm at 125.
Oh, I'm at 107. Ooh.
All right, I'll keep the spoilers off then.
Yeah, please, bro.
I'll just be chilling.
Yeah. Onome is in the house. Onome, you're welcome to the show, my brother.
This poor guy.
Poor guy, right? Onome, you're welcome to the show, man. It's me, you, Steve McCullough, And of course, we have an open line so people can come to the show. People that choose to come in can come in. Sebastian, you're finally in a stream with the guys, You're welcome to the show.
Steve, I'm upset with you, by the way.
Oh, yeah? There, give me 2 seconds. I'll just do it now. Hold on. I can't spoil it, so give me 2 seconds.
Onome, please. I know you might maybe want to touch on your game yesterday a little bit, but just tell us, because now is the Not London Derby. What do you think about this match? What's in your head? Do you want Arsenal to lose? Of course, competitively, I can understand that. It's fair camaraderie. But still, what do you expect from this Not London Derby? How do you see it going? And what's your prediction for the match?
It doesn't bother me, to be honest. Whether wins or loses or draws, to be honest. I still think there's quite a lot of games to go. So the table will shape up. We'll start to shape up. You know what I mean? We might not be the challengers, Manchester United. I did mention last time in the show that, what happens if Manchester United win 2 games in a row. I did mention this thing. So when you're looking at a league table, you've got to be very realistic. I did mention this to you, and everyone's like,
that's true. You said it.
Right? You've got to be very realistic in when you're looking at a league table. Pep did talk about the chasing pack. He didn't say Manchester City were the only one that's going to chase you guys. He said the chasing pack. I mentioned to you, I said, what happens if you draw against Tottenham, or you lose against Tottenham, and Manchester United happens to win 2 games in a row? The table completely changes. I did say to you, these 2 games, we're all playing each other. So the table could look it's a scrabble right now. It could look completely different.
Yeah, Newcastle could be on top. You're right.
It could be Arsenal pulling away. It could look completely different. I did mention this to you. So when you're looking at a league table and looking at a race, you got to really consider how many games has been played. It's still 18 games that has been played. By the 25th game and 26th game, that's when you will kind of know what's really happening and who really has a chance of actually contesting up there or winning the league or this and the other. You can't say that after 17 games. You can't say that when Man City still has 2 games to play against Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? So you cannot, the table doesn't, back in the day, I used to remember when there didn't used to be a league table until like the 4th, 5th, maybe 6th game, 10th game actually. That's when the league table comes out. Now, after 1 game, there's a league table. And it's all shuffled and goal differences and minuscule differences and shirt color differences. And, this person's shirt was so dirty, so they should be on top, and this one shouldn't be on top, and the shirt is cleaner. It doesn't, I mean, the table could look completely different after the 2 games. United could come and United could get 6 points from these 2 games, right? Tottenham could win today. We could beat Tottenham. Arsenal lose today, for example. United beat Arsenal. You just have to wait until like
in a minute since you guys
would change, right?
Everything's gonna change. Look at Mudryk that's been twerking for Arsenal. I did mention to you guys as well on your show when Miss Melina was here. I said all those twerking could change to blue the minute they pull out the checkbook. I mentioned this. It's football. I mean, shit changes. Do you know what I mean? It changes all the time. So you just don't know, and it's happening.
1 minute are you guys in? 1 minute. What minute is it?
5:50.
I totally understand you, my guy.
I just don't know how to cope with a legit challenger.
Legit challenger.
Nah, I'm just joking. I'm screwing.
You know what I see as well when it comes to our game.
Right.
What I see is this as well, right? And you can call it whatever you want to call it, right?
Yeah.
A farmers league, in our definition, is one team dominating and just winning, right? Which is what we have in Scotland, Germany, so much Spain or whatever, right? For me, I feel like we was never going to come away with 3 points yesterday. We was either going to lose or draw that game. That's why the referee panicked. I'm thinking, it's getting so late. Let me give the 1-1 just in case, right? This is the perfect time to give the 1-1 because clearly everybody could see that first goal, Rashford was interfering with play and it should have been flagged offside. And the offside should have stood when the liner eventually flagged it, right? What the referee didn't see coming was, they score a second goal, right? So for me, it's like the Premier League, they say, is the best league in the world and stuff. They got to make it interesting. Hence why you got the last-minute winners and the Aguero.
You have benefited from VAR decisions too, I will.
Yeah, exactly. You've benefited from it.
Everyone benefits and everyone loses. That's life.
Haaland should have been red-carded this season, but it did not.
If that went to VAR yesterday, it would have been given offside. You never went to VAR.
Yeah, it never went.
Well, a lot of things don't go to VAR. That's
a lot
life.
of things don't go
That's
there.
life.
You've been a beneficiary of bad refereeing this season.
Just like every other team has had a lucky call or a lucky non-call. It's no different to anything anyone else experiences. The refs made the wrong choice.
Ripped apart and ripped away from them at Man United.
You didn't deserve to win the game, in my opinion, because you blew 2 goals. You blew 2 goals. The refs said they counted, and that's all, right? That is all that matters. That's just how I see it. But I understand sometimes it's not cut and dry. But hey, man, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do?
Oh no, it's done. It's done. Like I said, it's 17 games played. Still got 2 legs against Arsenal.
Exactly. It's still you still will have a huge say in all this.
No, but Onome, what's your confidence? Like, you've seen your team play.
So what do you want me? So what do you want me to do? Say, oh yeah, Tony. Oh my God.
No. Onome, don't bring sentiment. Onome, I'm not bringing any sentiment. I'm just saying, that see the way your team played against Manchester United, with also those remember those losses against Brentford, the draw against Everton. Your team hasn't really gotten up to speed this season. And mind you, just in case you've forgotten, Diaz is injured, Stones is injured. Your team is becoming to get stretched. That depth in squad you guys usually have, I think, will come into question this season. And apart from that, with the way they played, for you personally, do you think do you actually think that these guys can even beat Arsenal both legs? It might happen for you at the Etihad, but at Arsenal's home, with the way you guys are playing, do you think it's guaranteed 6 points for you?
I never said it was guaranteed 6 points, but if you're
Tony, easy.
If you're telling me to doubt a team that has won the league 4 times out of the last 5 years, if you're telling me to doubt a team that was 2-0 down,
oh no, man! I only just asked you a question. I did not attack you.
Oh, here we go again. Can I land? You've asked the question. I've listened to your question. Can I speak?
Yeah, no, I know, but the way you're framing it, it looked like maybe I'm attacking you, and I did not attack you.
You framed your question the way you framed your question by asking and saying there's defeats, right? Can I frame my answer the way I want to frame my answer?
Then is that an attack? It's objectivity. I'm objective.
I speak?
Yes, you can speak.
Okay, if you're asking me to doubt a team that has won the league 4 times out of the last 5 years, if you're telling me to doubt a team that was 2-0 down against Aston Villa on the last day of the season when it was all well and good and all buried and still came back to win the league, if you're telling me to doubt a team that always fights to the end and will always challenge to the very end until they mathematically say that it's impossible for them to win the league, then I'm sorry, my answer to that question is no. I will never doubt such a team. I will never doubt such a mentality. I will never doubt such a manager. I will always support them, and I will always be confident in any game I go into to say that I expect nothing but a win. Because when we start the game, it starts at 0-0. One team has to win, and I will always support my team to say my team is going to win that game.
But were you confident yesterday about your chances yesterday?
I'm confident in any game.
Okay, you were confident about your team. Okay, yeah. So of course you can be confident, and definitely you will still lose, right?
Yes, my confidence doesn't make any difference to how the team plays or who's going to miss a chance or whatever.
It's just a feeling.
In terms of me, I'm going to be confident supporting my team. I'm going to be confident going into a game to say, I'm watching my team. I'm excited to watch my team. I am confident. I'm going to celebrate every goal, celebrate every victory. I'm never going to go into watching my team and go, oh my God. No, I don't do that. I enjoy my football. I enjoy my team.
I get you. I get you. Clearly, Onome is still he's still pissed with that loss.
Licking his wounds, some would say.
Yeah, exactly. You can hear it from his voice. He wants to.
No, Tony's licking his wounds.
I know, but you can hear it in his voice.
You ask the question.
He's not that happy. Come on, Steve. He's not really that happy.
He's licking his wounds.
Sebastian, I'll come to you, but let's welcome to the show my friend from Instagram, Yuvraj. Yuvraj, how are you doing?
I'm good. Obviously I'm a neutral for this, so it's actually a good game. So
yeah. Thanks for following me on Instagram, my brother.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thanks, and of course, so we're on this channel, so you're welcome to the show. But before I get to you, Sebastian was already here. Sebastian, please tell me, what do you think about this North London derby, and what's your prediction? You've read Onome. What do you think about this particular match, and can you just touch a little bit on that yesterday's match, because it's very, very important. It's an important one for us because Arsenal now knows that they can pick up points from here, and they can, at least go up high and have a little bit of a breather. So what do you think?
One at a time, fellas. What was that?
Yes, Sebastian.
So I want to Arsenal, by the way. Yesterday we were awful. I don't like to talk about it because it makes me, to be honest, sad. But
Liverpool.
Shut up. We still beat you. So
yeah, all your money in it.
I mean, we're chilling in third place right now. I don't really care, bro.
I mean, all your money in it. So
all money means wins.
All money.
Well, it's 1-0 Arsenal. If I escape.
Go!
Lloris is the most shit goalkeeper in this
Arsenal!
league.
Yeah!
Wow.
Go! Yeah! Come on, you Gunners!
My TV is slow, so I'm not there yet.
Arsenal!
Wait.
Arsenal! Go!
Who scored the goal?
Stop boy! Stop boy!
Well, Saka scored.
Oh, Lloris is awful.
It's typical. It's typical Hugo Lloris. Until they move on from him, they're the most irrelevant club in this fucking league, bro.
Oh no,
Lloris,
man went
man.
off the stream. He went off the stream. Oh my
Oh,
god.
oh no.
It's rigged for.
Customarily, I
Lloris,
have to
man.
do the Steve chant. This is the Steve
Lloris is
chant.
awful. When you have Lloris in goal, you have a chance of winning all the time. You have Lloris in goal.
I bet Chelsea Dan's crying because his adopted team Spurs.
Who is the worst captain? Hugo Lloris or Jordan Henderson?
Jamal Lascelles.
Lloris is
Jamal
awful.
Lascelles. But yeah, Lloris is
the
terrible. He's
This is
terrible.
the reason why
Because
France-
this happens every single time with Hugo Lloris.
He done it versus Newcastle. He done it.
Yep.
Yeah, he done it again. Like, you can't trust
He's
him.
not a good goalkeeper. He's not a good goalkeeper anymore.
This is
Kinda
why
used to be
France.
alright,
This
but-
is why France did not win the World Cup because of Lloris. If Manuel
I wanna-
was there, they
He
would have
wasn't
won it.
bad. He wasn't. It was just. I mean, Lloris is alright in the World Cup. He was alright.
My prediction was when I did the prediction game week with Jersey Boy.
What the hell happened to
My prediction was 3 to Spurs, I believe, or something like that.
So you're not dead yet for predictions. Yeah. You still
But
got
I'm
some.
dead. I'm soon gonna be dead because of Liverpool.
Yeah, we got Chelsea next. That's the battle of the ninth. That's gonna be such a dead. That's gonna be a good game, but like that's gonna be like a battle of
Battle
Who's
of mid. Battle of who is the more shit team. Who can prove they are worse?
What should be some no draw or 1-1 or
Predictions
something.
for Real Madrid Barca. I'm going 3-1 Real Madrid.
I'm going 2-2, and then I say Madrid won on penalties. I think that.
Actually, yeah, I think I said something like that. Something like I think Madrid on penalties. But they ain't been playing so hot lately, and Barca have been doing okay. But Xavi tax.
Yeah, I think Madrid win on penalties, but it'll be a good game, hopefully.
Right.
Okay, Steve McCullough. Take us through that goal, man. Take us through that goal.
Saka literally did not.
What a save! What a save!
Take us through that goal. What do you think?
Saka just had to half-ass just throw something at goal. Don't spoil it, by the way, because Tony's a bit behind. But anyways,
it's gonna be quite hard. That's what
how's it gonna be hard? You have no investment in this team, either team.
But I don't mind Arsenal in the league, to be honest. I'd rather them than Man City and
That's why I don't do watch along when my team play, because my TV is slow. I can't be having someone be screaming when I haven't seen what I need to see.
Then you just tell them to shut the hell up. Boom. Problem solved.
That's why I don't do watch along when my team plays.
I'm just doing my own thing right now. I'm watching the game.
Nothing happened. It's still 1-0.
What a save, by the way.
Oh, the save from Ramsdale.
But Son, man, he would have scored that
awesome.
if it was his last season. He would have scored that.
Son is terrible. I've never rated him.
Why are there so many sports apologists here?
What are you talking about, Spurs apologists?
We're
Are
just
you
being.
serious?
If I was a Spurs apologist, I'd be like, "Oh, poor old Spurs, they're just unlucky. Don't make
watching
fun
the
of
game
them."
and reacting. We're just watching the game and reacting to.
We ain't
it's
no
just like-
Spurs apologists. I want Arsenal to win because then we're 5 points clear of Spurs.
I want Spurs to lose because I just hate Spurs, man. I know just
I can't see Spurs.
They're
Can't see
just
Spurs
annoying.
at home.
Spurs, they're just annoying.
They don't no trophies. They haven't won any trophies. They don't want to win it this season. Conte's gonna leave. They're in a crisis.
Right, guys. Did you see what Sessegnon just did? Right, when he was in Kulusevski. Did you see that? When Kulusevski is in the offside position, right? He made it very clear, not running towards the ball, not interfering with play.
Oh no,
He
my
left the ball alone. Did you see that? Did you see that? You see the difference with that?
What?
Okay, then.
About the refs? Oh. Strumming my face with his fingers.
I mean,
singing my life with his words. Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly with his song. Strumming my whole life.
All right,
with
Steve.
his
All right,
words.
Steve. See, yeah.
You've
Raj.
yeah.
See, yeah.
With his song.
What did you think about that game?
I can't hear you because Steve. Oh my God.
I'm done.
Steve.
Okay, what are you saying? Let's say it.
You've Raj. What did you think about that yesterday's game? And can you touch on this goal that was just scored today?
Can we not discuss?
Saka.
Please, can we not discuss Liverpool?
Why don't you want to discuss it? Why?
I'm not in the right mindset to discuss Liverpool.
What do you mean the right mind? You're on the right mindset to come on a live stream?
Like, I want to watch this game.
Steve. Hey, please, let's keep this professional, man. Come on, bro.
I just want to watch the game.
No, please, let's do this professionally. Come on, guys.
Watch the game.
What can you say about that yesterday's game? Man City, Man United. And look at that goal that Saka scored now. What do you think?
Oh, I thought you meant about Liverpool. Okay, that's fine. Man United game, okay. So, Man City are bottle jobs. They couldn't do that last season, could they? Like, why did you have to do that, Man City? But yeah, Man United, man. Why are they looking so good? Rashford's on fire, man. Rashford, man. Like, he is on fire. What's happened to Rashford? He's just turned into some beast.
Some goal beast, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
By the way, I just saw a replay of the goal. Why does Lloris, when it hits him, he just goes?
Did you just say Man City are bottle jobs?
I didn't say Man City are bottle jobs.
No.
Guys, wait.
Man City can just hang on.
Just allow Yuvraf to finish his point. I asked him a question. Please, no one should interrupt him. Please, I beg you. Yuvraf, please finish up.
Okay.
Please.
I didn't. When I say bottle jobs, I mean they couldn't. If this was Man City like past like last season, if it was Man City last season, then they would have hanged on that. But since it's a Man City you can get at now. It's just they should have. Newcastle made it tough at the start of the season. They're just looking shaky at the moment. Like, but bottle job not the right word. But you know they're not looking the same. They're just not.
Oh no, man bullied you. Oh my God. Oh no.
You better rephrase it and pick up a dictionary next to you to see what words mean before you speak about Man City. Put some respect on the name.
Okay, look. Okay, wait. Man City.
You're gonna use the bottle job again. Go on.
Oh my. Okay, can I? No bottle job. Okay, but like, I don't want to. I don't know. Okay.
Are they bottle jobs?
They couldn't hang on.
Champions League. You can say the Champions League bottle jobs, but not.
Steve, why don't you want to give this kid a chance to get his words
1-0.
out? Let him just talk.
If this was Man City, if this was Man City last season,
just like every other person.
The point I'm trying to make, if this was Man City last season, they would hang on. But this is a different City, which I think City look more shakier. They look quite bad at the moment, and they need. I mean, they don't need signings, but I don't know, man. They're just looking. But Champions League, I don't know where the Champions League because they're gonna go all out for the Champions League.
We can't turn the Premier League into Farmers League, man. We've got to give other people a chance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, I don't mind Arsenal.
So it's only fair that the referees, the panels, the everybody try to do everything in their power to.
Don't make me sing again. Don't make me sing again. It'll be a new song about crying me a river.
Okay, let's discuss. I'll discuss the goal now because that Lloris, man, he is. I don't know why Spurs still have him at the club, man. Like they should go for a goalkeeper. They need a goalkeeper. Like Lloris is just. He's too old and he can't even save a chance, that is an easy save for a player for a goalkeeper.
Sentimental Spurs. That's what it is.
Oh my God. Spurs are getting destroyed. Oh my God. But Oh,
Don't worry, this is all part of their master plan to go 2-0 behind, because that's a strategy that's going to win games.
and then they just turn up in the second half, and then they just
that's the dumbest strategy.
Are they 2 down?
The way they play.
Oh, that was a good shot. I mean, man, Arsenal look good there, man. It's a different Arsenal Tottenham are facing from last season.
Just a submissive. The team. Spurs are just submissive. They're submissive.
Are they 2 down already?
They missed Brenton Cole. He's the creative for them. They're playing Saar. Come on, you think you're gonna beat Arsenal?
Oh my god!
That's what happens when you play a former FC Metz player in Saar. Yeah, I don't forget you, buddy.
Oh my word! What the hell? What kind of strike is that from Pate?
Partey.
Jesus Christ!
Partey nearly scored a
What the hell
banger.
was that?
Partey has a banger in him.
Oh my god!
Partey has a brilliant.
Oh my god!
That would have been goal of the season.
Yeah,
that would have been goal of the season. Trust me, man.
That's a bum.
I can't think of a better goal. Maybe the at the start of the season, I forgot who scored for Newcastle. Burns goal at the start of the season versus Nottingham Forest as well. I forgot.
That one against Nottingham Forest.
Shar.
Yeah, there you go.
That was a fucking rocket. Great shout.
Yeah. Those are the two maybe I can think of. The rest I just forgot.
That was a rocket. Yeah, that's a good show, man. It's a great shot.
Yeah, Isaac, man, what's it those for Newcastle, mate? They're looking on good right now.
Oh my! Wait, did you guys see that tackle from Sessegnon? No yellow card, nothing. Yeah. Just wait for the next one.
Tony, I will sing. I will start singing.
They will give an Arsenal player a red card.
Turn off the TV if you expect something different than bad refereeing. Save yourself the anger. Don't look back in anger.
Okay, we won't talk about refs then, yeah?
Seriously, people are complaining. I just don't get it. I never, ever will. It's like on your birthday when you're just trying to chill and smoke a blunt and your grandma calls you. You don't want to talk to your grandma, but you know she's going to call you on your birthday. So you have to pick up the phone and you can't complain. And hi, grandma. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for wishing me a happy birthday. I appreciate it, grandma. Thank you. And then being irritated after, like you didn't know the whole fucking day she was going to call you to wish you happy birthday and talk to you for 3 hours.
Okay, yeah. Steve, can we get back to the show, please?
Yeah.
Thanks for the story.
I was worried. I just don't care about the refs.
Okay, we won't discuss refs then,
Steve, the referee's not getting decisions. Doesn't mean that we cannot call it if the tackle was bad or not. So what are you saying? I don't understand your drift. If a tackle was bad, so we should just keep our mouth shut?
It's the tone of voice that's throwing me off. That's what it is.
No, I just told you
that the way that
it's was bad. Like, what's wrong with that?
It's not right or wrong. It's not a right or wrong thing. It's a confusion.
So in watch-alongs, people cannot discuss about tackles.
It's not a.
That went the bad way.
You can't discuss Mitrovic penalty disallowed.
Steve, I don't understand, man.
No. It's not Arsenal. It's not it. No. I want Arsenal to win again. What are you talking about? Bro,
I don't think so.
The tone of voice, or the way that people present it, it's like they're shocked.
But I think if Tottenham stay in the game, I think Tottenham could get something. Because
then again, I'm on the autism spectrum. I don't know tone of voice. I'm probably misinterpreting the whole goddamn thing. Pay no attention.
Spurs are awful, man.
They are. No, they are.
How are they above us? Like, we're awful, but like they're bad, but like they're somehow above us because they have a good season start and then we didn't, and then.
It's because they somehow managed to scumbag their way to more results. Credit to them, I guess, but it ain't gonna work today.
They're getting beat by AC Milan.
Well, we cannot say that because see, their second half. See, in the first half this season,
Right, they're
they
terrible.
hardly turn up. Yeah, so it will be nice to see how the game will go in the second half.
Yeah,
And again, it also depends on Arsenal getting lots of goals in the first half. So let's see what happens.
Oh, they have Richarlison on the bench as well. So.
Very wise words, Tony. Very wise words, I will admit.
Yeah, I think you don't need to score a second. If you don't score a second, it's done, I think. Because I can't see Spurs. You'll have a good defense to concede 2 goals. Like, the defense.
But mind you, Saliba is on a kind of like a caution yellow card right now.
Oh, yeah.
If he gets a yellow card right now, he will miss the Manchester United match.
Oh, yeah.
Odegaard, same thing. Thomas Partey, same thing. Xhaka, same thing. So we just have to be careful. What happens when Harry Kane comes in with all those 1-2 drives? Can he make a tackle?
Right.
Or will it just...
Yeah, because United's tough.
Very, very careful. You're right. You're right.
United are a tougher test than Tottenham because United look firing right now. So, oh my God, Spurs, man, like Conte, man. I don't know if Conte. I think it's a system issue. It's not like a player issue. I think it's a bit of system issue.
It's a Spurs issue. The way they run that club is crap.
Like this is how Spurs goes. They get a new manager. They have a good 3 to 5 games, and then
then they just go back to being pretenders for whatever they want to pretend to be. I don't know.
They only beat in the FA Cup one. I don't know who they beat. I forgot. But literally, they weren't even that great in that game. They needed Harry Kane and Son to play out.
Guys, Harry Kane is back defending. Can you guys see
exactly?
It?
Yeah,
he's back defending. What is Chelsea Dan saying now? Let's see what he's saying. Tony, me bro, Arsenal double mothers. Oh my God, it's still.
Look,
so Tony, actually, breaking news: the Premier League have announced Chelsea have won a trophy. It's called the Mudryk Trophy.
Mudryk Trophy.
They see things. Chelsea truly do see things that other clubs never see, like Mudryk. They see things they'll never see, like Mudryk.
They want a trophy, guys. Mudryk signing.
They want a trophy, yeah. Congrats. Chelsea are the 2023 Mykhailo Mudryk champions. We need to...
Congrats, Chelsea. You won.
We'll never ever be as good as Chelsea. Yep, we'll see things they never see. Yep.
Yeah, let's clap for Chelsea. Let's clap for them.
Yeah, let's clap a bit more. Yeah.
The Mudryk title goes to Chelsea.
Mudryk title goes to Chelsea Football Club.
They won 2 trophies.
You know, so
Felix trophy as well.
Oh, good job. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Really, just they're seeing things that we'll never see. Like Newcastle will never see 10th place again.
I mean,
it's true. I'll never see 10th place again.
I mean, yeah, Chelsea spend the most money as well. I mean,
they have money. There's the money trophy. They have the blue shirt award. That only Cardiff have that. Cardiff City, the mighty Cardiff City.
Oh my God, Arsenal is on fire, guys. Are you guys seeing what's going on?
You know, Barons.
I'm trying not to spoil it for you, but yeah,
I expected this. I expected this, to be honest.
Jeez. I can't no fight. Nothing.
That's
defending?
You know what the craziest part for me is? The fact of how much time and space you have on the ball. And they're looking at you.
They're looking down. There's no pressing. There's nothing.
They're jogging.
They're just nothing. Like they're just brainless.
It's Saliba, Partey, Odegaard. Oh, little interception there from the Sar.
Guys, seriously, I can't believe this. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Why are you shocked though? This is Tottenham for you.
Bro, it's White Lane. Arsenal don't have joy here.
I'm
surprised. I won here, it was historical.
I expected this. I know it's at White Lane, But like,
it's a derby. That's why I'm.
Oh, nice recovery, Thomas Partey. Nice recovery,
oh,
Thomas
foul.
Partey.
It's a
Zach.
foul. Yellow
Nice
card.
one. You can see how they're. You see how they're shaking themselves. The confidence within the team. That's what I'm talking about. This is not an individual team. It's a collective team. See, yeah, Arsenal will be the team to beat. Will be the team to beat. I'm sorry.
Well, I think. I mean, hopefully we beat you guys at Anfield, which I don't think it's gonna happen.
Well, if Liverpool keep playing the way they're playing, man, I don't think so. Man.
I was about to say I don't think you're gonna get.
I don't think so, man. In Anfield,
I wouldn't count on it. I would not be putting any bets on a Liverpool win.
I won't bet on that. That's a red card. That's a red card offense. What is this? What is this?
Nah, that's just a yellow.
Are you gonna? Don't think, please. I know the referee.
Tony, no, Tony, I want Arsenal to win, but I didn't see that as a yellow. If you want to,
that's yellow at least.
No, but it's a yellow card. You see, the referee still give a yellow card.
It could have been a red, a different.
But you just said it's not even a yellow card. That's what you just said.
No.
Oh my god. Those are rubbish.
Guys, I'm popping wine now, man. I'm gonna pop wine today. Go, Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard. Arsenal. Yeah, come on, you Gunners. Yeah.
Those are terrible.
Hey, Tony. Cheers to UEFA Champions League. Cheers to UEFA Champions League. Thanks for sharing, my friend.
Thanks, bro.
Well, Newcastle not in it for now, but they're going to be in the next season. Sadly.
Get in there. Yeah.
Still not going to make it for
I told you guys. I told all of you. I told you guys everywhere I've been to this season.
Great finish, by the way.
You guys were laughing at me when I told you that Arsenal is going to win the league this season. Who's the donkey now? That
was a hell of a call. Yeah. So you're a visionary in that regard, Tony. I don't know how in the hell. But
he's a fortune teller.
Agav, you're welcome to the show.
Oh, what's up, man?
Hey, I have an elite panel here, you know, new guys and some of my friends too. Of course, you know Steve McCullough. I've been doing stuff with him, my right-hand guy. Of course, you don't know these other two guys.
Harry Kane is doing the clap.
Yuvraj, Bagav. We have Yuvraj down here, my new friend. I met him from Instagram. And of course, I've known Sebastian for a long time. He's a Swede. So, you know, it's great you could meet them today, Bagav. Bagav, what can you tell us about this North London derby and the pain Conte is facing right now?
I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. The only thing I hate is like the stream that I have to use it's called Peacock, and they have technical issues, and they seem to have this all the time. But
you didn't put the stream link that I'm working on.
But what I've noticed so far is, I mean, we're dominating. I'm hoping we go for more goals.
You know what? I think 5-0 Arsenal or 4-0. It could be embarrassing.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. I want five.
Spurs are at the mercy of whatever the hell Arsenal want to do.
They're
at the mercy of them. Whatever Arsenal want to do, it's up to them.
You know what? So in the early parts of the game, right? They gave it to Saka, right? He held off pretty much Sessegnon like he was nothing. Like, that's when you knew it was like the physicality of these players has changed. Like Martin, the front three have like so much underrated physicality.
I think Saka's been the most because Martinelli was good before. Now Saka's, my God, he's on fire this season.
He's holding the forwards are holding pretty much all the fullbacks off. I mean, Nketiah's doing his like shifty thing.
You don't need to give him a new contract, man. Otherwise, City are going to go for him.
Well, I mean, Nketiah, if he finished, he had 2 golden chances, in my opinion.
He should have scored.
That's the only problem.
It could have been 4.
Yeah, it could have been 4.
Think about
like
that.
I said, it's a domination. I want to complete the murder.
Exactly.
It's gonna be a domination.
You've got Spurs. Sorry, real quick. You got Spurs on life support. All you gotta do is unplug the fucking thing. That's
Basically, go for the kill. Basically.
Yeah.
Oh, be careful, guys. Spurs are second off FC. Be careful. They're gonna turn up in the second half.
Exactly, you've
Not
wrapped.
this Spurs.
Exactly,
Not off what we've seen today. Not off of what we've seen today.
Hey, big up to Added Time Podcast and Ensman TV. They've been doing good content lately.
Facts.
Have you heard Chelsea got the Felix trophy and the?
Oh yeah. The Felix
and
trophy.
the Mudryk trophy and the 10th place trophy. It's a rare one.
Yeah.
They've been really enjoying those on social media. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Like they don't even need Mudryk, man. Like, why did you go for him? Like, do they really need Mudryk?
No, they did need Mudryk because everyone on that team is crap.
I wonder what the text messages are because Chelsea have to show up to the Emirates. I wonder what those text messages are like.
Look at these Spurs fans.
You know what I said happening? I think Mudryk's gonna go easy on Arsenal because it's
Easy.
No.
Easy. Ben White's gonna come after him like hardcore.
Oh my
He's gonna
god!
completely shut him down.
Arsenal are destroying, but it could be 3-0. It's a free kick to us. Oh my god!
By the way, Wissam Ben Yedder for Monaco has a 14-minute hat trick in the first half. 23rd minute, 23rd, and 35th minute.
Look, guys, just look at the Tottenham.
Fucking Rangers get in.
Okay, do you think Conte needs to go? Do you think Conte needs to be sacked?
Yes, but that club is screwed no matter what because they're screwed.
You know how about that? Even if we Pep and Klopp or someone there, world-class manager, it still struggles. There's nothing you can fix. These players
because they never get the purchases right, the transfers.
Yeah, like they need January signings. It does seem like they're not signing anyone. It doesn't seem like that. I mean, they're in for Porro, a right back. They do need a right back, to be fair.
But they have a right back that they could develop, and Jed Spence, but Conte just is stubborn.
Yeah, I don't think it's a Conte signing. Unless
Conte stubborn, Klopp stubborn. Where are they right now? In hell. Like,
well, yeah, Pep and Ten Hag.
Football in hell. Pep, not really stubborn. That guy. He's the opposite of stubborn. He don't know how to make up his mind.
Oh, dangerous free kick! This is a dangerous free kick, guys. It could be dangerous. Come on, no one else to embarrass these lot. So.
It is funny to see Spurs. It is hilarious to see Spurs.
No, you know why I want Spurs to is because we don't get the attention. I just don't want the attention of Liverpool guys. Just get the attention.
You should want Arsenal to win because you're not going to be competing for the Premier League title.
Yeah.
If you have any chance in hell of top 4, you need Spurs to drop points.
Bro,
Drop points.
United is getting much
You know what?
better.
Oh, can you please embarrass us? The Spurs have the attention all on the week, so we don't have any attention. Hopefully,
that is one of the shittiest passes I've ever seen in my life.
What's Emerson Royale, guys? Emerson Royale.
What was that pass I just saw?
Top 4 is already secured. It's gonna be Arsenal, City, Newcastle United.
Yeah, and then
I don't know how the hell.
Hey, big up Melina in the chat. We are incredible. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, they are.
It's a good feeling. It's a great feeling right now.
So this is what a Liverpool.
Big ups to I'm sorry, Sebastian. Big ups to Ensman TV, Other Time Podcast, and of course, my very, very close friend and partner, Miss Melina. God bless you. Thanks for popping into the show. I know you're doing work with Steven on Steven's channel, but thanks for showing up here. Hopefully, I will have you in the post-game show soon. And she says, Tony, we are incredible. We are incredible.
Well,
guys,
let's see.
we are incredible. Yeah, someone was talking here. Sebastian, you were saying something.
Yeah, Liverpool and Arsenal have swapped places.
Yeah. Because you guys remind me. You know who also remind me of when we won the league? When we won the league, right? You guys were so good. Like,
that's a decent comparison. To be fair,
we were firing. We were so good. You know,
right. That's a good comparison, honestly. Like the kind of style of football, just scoring goals for fun. Yeah, I see what you're saying with
If
that.
I'm being totally honest, I don't want Arsenal to win the league. I want Newcastle to win the league the most.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, baby. That's what I'm
I don't
talking
mind
about.
Newcastle. I don't mind Newcastle, but I think Newcastle will be up there, but I don't think they're going to win it. But who knows? It's Premier League. Anything can happen.
Exactly. Damn straight. We'll see
Well,
what
Arsenal are enjoying it. I'm not surprised. Why
no matter
not?
what happens this year, Newcastle are going to have a successful year. That's the thing.
I think you don't win the Carabao Cup. I just think.
Bro, them Arsenal fans are partying hard.
I mean, I would be too. I'd be having.
Wait, guys. Yeah, guys, listen. See, this is the North London Derby in Hart Lane. Wait, let that sink in. Are you guys serious here? What are we talking about? Why? I was saying that Arsenal fans have the license to take off the roof.
Yeah, I was saying, I was reporting. I was in a reporting. I wasn't judging.
Where? You know what?
This is
Tony, I agree with you. More power to you. Absolutely.
This is
a big deal.
Win.
It's a big
Arsenal
deal.
can pull this off, although I'll keep my mouth shut, I'm not celebrating yet until the second half because for some reason, Tottenham Hotspurs, they can genuinely come back in the second half.
And they have Richarlison on the bench.
They've shown that. They've shown that, as an example.
Yeah.
There were games they came back from the brink of defeat, 2-2, 3-3 in some cases against Bournemouth and the rest of them. Although Arsenal is a different animal, but again, to go 2-0 up in one of your most fiercest rivals' home in Hart Lane, in a place where we have not found joy for the last 10, 11 years. My brother, it's been long we've tasted victory down here. Even in our invincible season, it was a draw we got down here to lift the title down there. So, if I'm an Arsenal fan, I would chill till the second half. I won't start the partying here. Yes, raise the cards. Yes. That's what I want to see.
That was a clean yellow, yeah.
I mean, I mean, this is a game I really want to go to. Actually, this is one of the apart from the home games, this is a game I want to go to.
But the tickets are very expensive.
Oh, it's like $1,500 last year. I saw it, plus travel. I mean, plus travel, plus all that.
Oh, no. Spurs, man. What? They are just. Watch them do 2-2, man. They're gonna do 2-2. I don't think they will, but watch them do it. Watch them.
Guys, can you see what is happening?
Spurs
we're shutting Harry Kane and apart from that,
Spurs fans are walking out of the stadium.
I thought Son would turn up. No, I thought. God! Listen.
Spurs fans are getting off the. They're leaving the.
Oh my god!
What a wonderful save!
No, I think there's a fire drill. I think there's a fire drill.
Bag of should you hit them hard like that and pour salt on their wounds? Guys, everyone, please. I have a special guest who just popped in, I like treating my ladies when they come into my show. And obviously she's the only lady who has popped in here. So of course, Miss Melina, she's someone very special to me, Miss Melina, welcome to the show.
We are flying in all the right colors. More importantly, oh my God, what is Højbjerg doing, first of all? What on earth? We are playing like the home team who knows how to attack in the final third and finish in the final third. Manchester United fans, we will deal with you at home at the Emirates. We will take revenge. And you know what? I don't know what Jalaf Eddie Nketiah had this morning, but he is on fire. Thomas Partey, midfield general, another player who has been phenomenal today. And Martin Odegaard is now Arsenal's top goal scorer in all comps. It's halftime 2-0. We have been playing really well. We've had more than a couple of chances, and Ramsdale has made some really good saves this half. Spurs, Tottenham, they usually sit back and try to park the bus in the first half, try to get us on the counter-attack. We're dominating. Tottenham are usually better on the second half when Conte gets a word with these players. But I think they have a lot in terms of to try to catch up to us, and we just need to keep going with this momentum. Steve, don't get too comfortable for Newcastle because we will take you off your feet. So don't get too comfortable where you are.
Don't get too comfortable.
And the last thing I want to say to that Ukrainian kid who I don't know anymore, I hope he's watching this game.
Ladies and
thanks
gentlemen,
for having me, Tony.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Melina, of course, you know, when you come to a show, I've watched you. Whenever you go to a show, you just light up the place. You know, it's nice to have you on the show. See, Bagav, is this Arsenal's easiest game so far this season? Because the ease at which we scored these goals, see, it just blew me completely over. Is this Arsenal's most easiest game this season? You're mute.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, this game is, absolutely. This game, we walked in there like it was going to be a formality, and we're going to right the wrongs of last year. Like Melina said, Mudryk, I hope you're watching because you got to show up to the Emirates, buddy. And we're going to give you a proper welcome to the Premier League. Don't worry.
Proper welcome,
man. What else? I mean, this game is nice. I mean, I love what we're doing. You know what, Odegaard? I give him his props. It's been 2 years. I expected him to. I thought it was going to take him 2 years. So, initially, I would say like 2 years ago, I was stuck in the mode of I wanted something that year, so I didn't really rate him because I knew it was like a long-term project at that time. But now, it's great to see him it's great to see him flourishing. I love like what he's doing right now. Like movement, shots, finishing.
Yeah,
it's what I expect from a cam, and that's what he's doing.
Yeah. Steve McCullough.
Yo.
Oh, Steve, you're not even making this look professional. Oh my God, you're on your bed, chilling in the Not London Derby, bro. Come on, show some respect. It's the Not London Derby. Come on, bro.
Of course, I'm respecting. I was letting people talk.
Jeez, I'm just saying you're on your bed, chilling, bro.
Of course, I am.
I
am the manifestation of Arsenal in this game. They're just chilling.
Are you serious? Steve McCullough, yeah.
No.
Is this the perfect response for Arsenal? Does it show title metal for you?
Of course. 100%. I think you guys will win it. I don't think Man City this year are good enough, despite Onama's confidence. He ain't been watching Man City recently, though. If in the same galaxy as us. I don't know what he's watching. I get it that Man City has done this in the past and that in the past. Well, guess what? Arsenal used to be bottle jobs, and it looks like they are reversing that completely. And Man City have not played a good game in quite a long time.
Yeah.
So I think you guys are on the right track. Again, I forget if I said this to you, but here's how you – yes, I did say this to you, right? Game by game, half by half. You win the first half, then you win the second half, and you're guaranteed to win the game. Arsenal just won the first half. Go close out the second half. Even a draw works. They could even lose 1-0 in the second half, and you still win 2-1. But go for the win. Go put them away. Go bury Chicken Shit FC. Go for it. You've got them.
Bag of Peacock. I'm watching Peacock right now, and it's working.
It's now working. I mean, around 17 minutes, there's a 5-minute delay.
Yeah.
It happens a lot. I mean, with the feeds. Peacock's it's wonderful. It's a wonderful service, a wonderful app. But the live streaming sometimes, especially for the big games, it's always off, and then that's when you notice it the most.
Agreed.
Yeah, agreed, man. Sebastian, are you there? Is Sebastian there? Sebastian is not there. Hello, Sebastian.
Yeah.
Hey, Sebastian, see, yeah, it's 2-0, halftime. What do you think about this game, man?
I think Arsenal have been really good this half.
Yeah.
I think Spurs first half they don't do well, but later they turn it on when they have to do it. Now second half they have to. Arsenal fantastic team, fantastic players. I think Odegaard, in my opinion, has been better than De Bruyne this season.
Agreed.
I think Odegaard is a player that I would have wanted at Liverpool, but I think he shows Arsenal or something like that. Saka is a baller, Martinelli, like Spurs, they usually have problems in first half, but then they just switch it on when they play in the second half. And Spurs, they have not, the front three has not been good. Son, Kane, Kulusevski. The problem for Spurs this game is that Kane has been shut off from this game, and when Kane doesn't work, it really doesn't work in attack. So obviously we never know what could happen in a London derby, but my prediction was 3-2 Spurs, but who knows? If Spurs get an early goal, this game could get interesting, but right now Arsenal is too good. Arsenal is just too good.
Totally agree with that. Totally agree with that.
Looks like Arsenal is going to the Champions League for the first time since 17-18, I believe, or so. Was it 17-18 or was it 18-19? I don't know. One of it. And Spurs, they have to put on Richarlison because he has been in excellent form since before the World Cup and obviously when he played in the World Cup. So, Jesus Christ, Arsenal is getting away with the title. Newcastle, you better do your job.
Yeah, exactly. See, Steve,
Yo.
I know you've beaten Tottenham Hotspurs at home. I think was it 1-0.
We beat Spurs 2-1 at White Hart Lane this year. Remember?
That's at home. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You beat them at home.
So, at their home. Yeah.
Yeah, at their home. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you have that experience already of beating them at home. What do you think they will come back with in the second half? Like, what should Arsenal be expecting in the second half of this game? And do you think two goals is also enough to kind of like just sit back and relax for Arsenal? Or do you think we should still power up? So you just answered it. Try and see if you can answer the two questions.
Well,
oh my god, that goal from oh Jesus Christ. Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm just no. What a goal. Yeah, Steve McCullough.
No, what you want, what I would do if I was Arsenal is get the third goal and I would go for more. Like Bargav said, right? Go for the kill. You've got most of it. You've done so much work. Just go in for the kill and then keep going and going and going. Humiliate them.
Yeah.
Humiliate them. And then they can score a goal, but it's 5-1.
Onome's here. Sorry. Onome, sorry, man. I didn't see you, man.
That's cool.
Yes. I thought you were angry at Arsenal's win and you just wanted to pop off or something like that.
No.
I wanted to text you, but I was like, let me leave Onome now. the guy might not be in the right mental state of mind.
It's not
I don't be the right mental state of mind. I don't want to be the guy that will come and start playing on someone's mental state right now.
It's not as big a deal that you think it is. If you see what I'm messaging my people, who you know my people on the group chat, you would know my views. So
yeah.
I've talked to you about it. You know exactly.
Yeah, sure. I get you, man.
Yeah.
But see, Onome, Steve McCullough was just, he was just shedding light on what I'm to expect in the second half. See, you might have not heard what he said, but again, we do know that Tottenham Hotspur is a second half side. No matter what's happening in the first half, it might look like all games and gimmicks, but in the second half, they turn up the heat. And of course, if their striker Harry Kane has a personal bone to pick with the team they're playing, it could get deadly. And this time, I think he has a bone to pick with Arsenal, definitely all the time. So, do you see these guys coming back?
Here's how I see football sometimes, and it's very basic, right? It's sometimes you just got to see football as basic as it is. If Tottenham can come back in the second half and score goals in the second half, so can Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? I don't see Arsenal being done with scoring. Arsenal are the one playing with confidence. They're the ones playing more relaxed. Tottenham has to first of all adjust a way to stop them from playing before they start playing their game. So to me, this game is done. There's probably gonna be another goal for Arsenal. This game is done. That's how I see it. It's just as basic as that sometimes. Do you know what I mean? The game starts at 0-0. A team goes 2-0 up in the first half. Just as you're planning your comeback as well. Do you think they're gonna go in their change room and they're gonna go, guys? Yeah, put the kettle on, mate. Make the tea and the coffee and the pounded yam and come out in the second half. No, they're gonna come out in the second half even more alert to say, like, guys, we need the killer goal. You mean without that third goal, it's still gonna be. You mean they still have to protect what they have, but they still have to come out trying to get that third goal and trying to just control the game. This game is done, man.
Yeah, it's done. You've Rav, please don't interrupt. Don't interrupt when people are talking, please. Now I'll ask you this question, you've Rav. You saw, at least you were able to see that goal from Saka, yeah?
Yeah.
To what extent do you think that Lloris is the cause of their downfall right now?
Lloris, man, he's cost Spurs in terms of if Spurs didn't concede that goal, I think Spurs would have been in it. It would have started in the game. And if it was 1.5 times, Spurs wouldn't mind that because, of course, Spurs they'd actually be second half FC and they stay in the game. But Lloris, man, he is overrated, man. Like seriously, like he had a decent World Cup.
Someone is playing music, and they will shut down the channel, please.
Who is it?
Not me.
Not me
either. I've been an Oman accident.
Back of it might be from your phone or something. Yeah. So continue, Yuvrav.
Oh yeah, I was finished. I just want to say something. Yeah, Lloris, man, like they need a new goalkeeper. But who does Spurs go for? Like, who's out there that you can get? Like, you can go for the font from I forgot who's young. You can get so many young goalkeepers out there. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on Lloris. It's just he's overrated, man. I don't know why people. And some people hype him. They're not. I don't think there's many, but there's some people that hype him up to be a good goalkeeper. I don't think he's even that great. I think he's dead goalkeeper.
But wait, he's a World Cup finalist. You can't.
He's a World Cup winner.
You can't tell me that a World Cup finalist just this past year, is this shit. I don't buy it.
No.
Former World Cup winner. This past year, he went to the World Cup and went to the final. If he wasn't that good, would he take his team to the final?
But he has a mistake in him. That's what he has a mistake in him. That's a fact. He has a mistake in him. That's what I thought. He has a mistake.
Yeah. I totally understand that. Bagger, do you buy what our young friend here, Yuvraj, just said?
Yeah. So with Hugo Lloris, where do I begin with this one? I'm so happy he was England's kryptonite at the World Cup. As far as France goes, I don't think he's that great either, personally. But he wanted Benzema off the team. He's kind of like a drama queen in that regard. He's also his goalkeeping skills aren't like they're like
yeah.
They're average. I think he shows up in decent some games, and then I think the game's too different. Like, I think the game's changing, and it could be past him.
Yeah, I agree.
They should replace him, but I do hope he stays at Spurs for as long as possible because he's gonna need he's gonna need to do something now that he's retired internationally.
Bro, don't keep.
Steve, you're a French league expert, you know more about this stuff going down there in the French league. Do you really see Loris as a guy who's finished? I know you just retired from that French team, but do you really perceive him as that kind of guy that's finished? And of course, you that have more of these experiences in the French league, do you think there's because usually I really do think that France usually have legendary goalkeepers. Of course, you can talk of Bathel. See, they have lots of legendary goalkeepers, during the years or this past years. But do you really see any replacement that can come into that French goalkeeping dugout in any case?
Oh yeah, Larry is 100% replaceable. You got Alban Lafont, Mike Maignan. Straight away, those are two, and there's one more I'm trying to think of.
I think Maignan plays for AC Milan, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Top goalkeeper, top one.
Yes. Top 5 in the world for me. He's absolutely fantastic. When they won the Scudetto, he won them about 9 extra points, I'd say, and that he's a phenomenal goalkeeper. And you know why they've sucked this year? Because they have Tato Roșanu, the Romanian backup, and he's terrible. Because Maignan has been in.
Bro, his fucking ass. His ass.
He is so bad. Went 2-0 down to Ledge. So, but yeah, no. Larry, the problem is, Larry is actually a good shot stopper. Some of the saves he makes are really good, but the problem is he's always gonna make a mistake. So even if he makes wonder saves, it gets canceled out immediately.
Mistake.
Right? So you save a wonder goal, but you concede a crap one. What's the point?
I mean, that sounds like David De Gea, though. That sounds like David De Gea.
No, but De Gea is cleaned up. He's cleaned up. He don't make mistakes no more.
How much would Spurs have to pay for Lafont? I mean,
40.
That's actually fine. Spurs surely have the money for 40, right? I mean,
yeah, but they don't. They don't have the intellect like I do to actually be like, oh, they're a good, let's persist with Hugo Lloris and not go for Alban. If they wanted Alban Lafont, they would have got him already.
But again, that 40 estimation or evaluation of the AC Milan goalkeeper, I think.
No. I'm talking Alban Lafont.
Short a little bit.
No.
Okay.
Oh, Mike Maignan would be about whatever Allison went for. That would be, I think.
Right.
Bro, wait.
Mike Maignan is worth a lot of
how much? Donnarumma went to PSG for how much?
It was a free transfer.
Okay, it was a free transfer, right? Yeah. Okay.
Wait, is that France's new goalkeeper? I thought it was Mandanda.
Mandanda is old as hell. He's about to retire.
Oh, so it was just so they're bringing in like a 3 new ones.
Primarily 2.
2.
Yeah, Mike Maignan and Alban Lafont, who is a goalkeeper at FC Nantes.
Yeah,
he's fantastic. He is a wonderful, wonderful shot stopper.
Guys, as you know, the second half have already started. This is what I was telling you guys. They've come in and they've started. See, they've come in and they've started all over again. Déjà vu. These guys, in the second half, I don't know what Conte tells these guys in the in the dressing room. When they come out for that second half, they come out smoking. This is what I'm talking about.
It's so confusing.
Look at Kulusevski, already a shot off goal already in the second half.
It's so confusing.
Because I want. Do you think Odegaard or De Bruyne this season? I'm not just overall.
Odegaard, not even close. Not even close.
Yeah, this season Odegaard. Overall, KDB is much better.
Isak is the best Scandinavian player in the Premier League.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you guys listen, because I've heard Odegaard's name come up a few times. Odegaard, just listen, in 36 games last season, his total goal tally was 7 last season with just 5 assists. Yeah? Now, this season, yeah, in 16 games, Odegaard has gotten in 16 games, he's gotten 8 goals now. Today, made it 8 goals for him. And he now has up to about 5 assists right now in just 16. See, he's the most improved player apart from Granit Xhaka in that Arsenal team, and at least the most improved captain in the Premiership this season. Just
Agreed.
check it out. Check it out.
My God, but Spurs are starting well in this half. Spurs are starting well.
Exactly. Of course. Their second half is always. Oh! What a save by Ramsdale! What a save by Ramsdale!
Phenomenal, man.
What a save! Phenomenal! What a save! Get in there! What a save!
Yeah, I'm already past that. So, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about goals, so I'm not sure. But Antonio Conte, man, what does he do before the game? What does he tell them to do? Or in the first half, does he tell them to do bad? In the second half, he just wakes them up. I don't know what he does.
Yeah, I don't know what he does. It's more. I don't know. It's more like a magic trick, or more of a magic trick. But let's see, because you know what? Yeah, this Arsenal team, yeah, they have this balance. When I mean this balance, yeah, I'm talking of offensive and defensive balance in the team. With the goals we've scored now, we've put in 42 goals this season. And mind you, we're the second best. Okay, Bagav is about to come in. Bagav, you welcome back, yeah?
Yes. Oh, sorry.
And Bagav, there's noise coming out from your place. I think it's from your place. Yeah, it's off now. It's off now. Yeah.
Oh my God. Spurs are playing now. What the hell?
Tony, it's not me. It's
Marlon's. I'm in my room, so like I don't have any room. So.
Okay, someone's audio is coming out.
It's not me.
Okay. All right, it's gone now. Anyway.
I don't call it Todd Bowley in a Twitter space.
Huh? Todd B.
Yeah, just like I was saying, yeah. With this goals Arsenal have scored now, yeah. We've now. Oh, what is? Oh, Jesus Christ! Sessegnon just missed a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were ahead of me. Actually, I thought you were ahead of me. That was a terrible. That was a great
save.
God! A great save, or like is that a great save or a terrible shot?
It's a great save.
Yeah, I think because he got the leg to it, so I'm like, all right, so I'll make that save.
By the way, Atalanta scored 5 goals, and it's the first half.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
5-1 Atalanta at halftime.
But again, Arsenal are not bozos. See, yeah. This season, Arsenal have scored 42 goals now with the 2 goals here. And again, we've kept our defensive discipline intact. You know what, yeah? We've only conceded 14 goals this season. That's the second best defensive tally in the Premiership.
Yeah.
That's huge. That's big. It's huge.
But guys, I want to know your
goals.
Arsenal percent. Was it also Saliba? Because last 2 games he's not been he's been a bit shaky last 3 to 2 games. Saliba.
See, there's no one who doesn't have those type of inconsistencies. When you find out what's wrong with Van Dijk, you come back and tell me about Saliba.
I mean, if Van
Dijk is having the same that type of season that he's having right now for Liverpool, then you come back and tell me about Saliba.
FC Brighton München.
Hey, bro, this is an Arsenal fan channel, bro.
FC Brighton.
Why are we just Brighton?
Bro, this is an Arsenal fan channel, man.
I know it's an Arsenal fan channel. Why are y'all talking about Van Dijk's inconsistencies?
Right, yeah.
No. Because he brought up something.
Yeah,
you're not listening to the conversation. If you're listening to the conversation, you will know why we brought that up.
Yeah.
But if it's an Arsenal channel and I just said Brighton München,
that's irrelevant. We're just going to the Northland Derby.
It's a joke.
The Northland Derby here.
this is what happens when you invite someone who's sleep deprived for the past 24 hours. This is what you get.
Steve, you know what to do, by the way, so keep going.
What?
What? Huh?
I don't know, bro.
What is happening here? Oh, wait, Spurs. I think Spurs need Richarlison, man. Bring on Richarlison, Spurs, and you know.
Yeah, he's been warming up. I don't know. Okay, Saar has a yellow card for some reason.
And Benton Core, man. If Benton Core played.
Because he used to play for Metz. That.
Oh, here we go. You can get that. No.
Deji Spurs. I wonder what Deji Spurs is doing right now.
He's
somewhere pissed. He's somewhere pissed.
He's gonna have to come up with a good defense for this performance.
There's no defense on this one.
Oh.
No defense.
Just like both of Arsenal's goals.
Okay, so never mind. So you said 14, so we can't get the record of like the least goals conceded, but that's
because
really
Newcastle conceded last.
No, it's Chelsea. In a season.
Oh.
Chelsea conceded 15 in like 2004.
No, I'm saying we have the best defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
How many goals have you conceded?
We've conceded 11.
11. Okay.
But guys, how in God's name did Mitrovic miss a penalty?
No, he didn't.
I'm still wondering why in God's name did Fulham miss out on that game?
No, he didn't miss a penalty.
Crazy.
He just did 2 touches and then he slipped. It wasn't, but it was
I didn't
disallowed.
watch that game, but
Yeah, it's
I mean,
hard
give it to that team. I mean, they're overachieved. Fulham. Everybody had them in relegation.
yeah, Fulham, right?
They had them in relegation. Everybody.
Yo, Fulham, man, they might
Exactly.
get Europe. I think Fulham get Europe, you know. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, they might. They
Well,
might this season.
It's weird. Like Willian left Brazil because of trouble to go to like Fulham, and he gets him back in.
Oh my god.
That reminds me, Sebastian. Sebastian, are you there with us?
Yeah, he's
Sebastian?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Sebastian, your team was beaten 3-0 by Brighton. I think either midweek or next week you guys face Chelsea in a crunch match. What oh my god, Eddie, place that ball. Come on. You should be scoring that goal, Eddie nketiah. You should be.
He could have had a hat trick today.
You should be.
He should be bearing that. That's the difference between Nketiah and Jesus. That's the thing.
But not really. I think Jesus misses those too.
What's
actually.
happening now?
But
Something's happened. And it's against
Someone's
Xhaka.
out.
If it was Xhaka that committed it to be a red card, but let's see what's going to happen.
There was no red card. I didn't see any fouls here. Let's see here.
No, I'm just saying, see, I've seen Granit Xhaka sent off for the most flimsiest of things. So, bro, anything can happen, man.
No. You know, the reason they give red cards to Xhaka because it's Xhaka. That's the reason.
Yeah, he hasn't exactly helped out his reputation ever at any point in his
True. That's totally on the. But again,
it's the boy who cried wolf kind of thing, you know.
I'm just saying that he was on. Of course, he was the one that was brought down, right?
Yeah,
Not
Xhaka
that he
was
did
down
something.
He's also rolling
wrong, right?
around like a complete imbecile. That probably doesn't help either.
Oh my God, Steve!
He's rolling around. No one rolls around when their leg hurts that much.
And people do that. These days, people do that. Okay, I've seen many players
You
do
don't
this.
roll when your leg hurts because it would hurt.
But when
to roll
Holbert rolled in the 18-yard box,
Yeah,
in
that
the
was
first half,
pathetic.
you didn't say anything, right? He was a good guy, right?
Oh,
I
brilliant.
wasn't paying attention.
Oh,
They need three.
yeah,
They need.
but Arsenal's own, you can pay attention, right?
Of course, it's
But
pathetic.
yes, the
Oh,
bias
oh.
and the agenda.
Oh,
all these guys
I
have
said I
against
wanted
Arsenal.
Arsenal to win for like the 4th time.
The
oh,
agendas.
that was risky.
I have no agenda against. If I have an agenda against Arsenal, it's probably
No, you should. No, you should be having an agenda. Come on, man. You're up there.
Arsenal
You
agenda.
should be having an agenda against
I mean,
Arsenal.
Tottenham.
should
I mean,
be.
you Newcastle ruined Arsenal's top 4 chances. I remember that.
It should be. No, you should be generally. Oh my God!
That's another trip that's going to be written. We're going to right the wrong of last year. Newcastle
You know
away.
what? Spurs are starting to play, but expect.
Good luck. That's all I'll say to you.
Oh, we're coming. Oh, we're coming there. We're gonna.
We skied it.
Same intensity.
What was that in your
No,
mind?
it's gonna be a great game. To be fair, I'm excited.
Oh yeah, we face you guys about 3 games time. Oh my God.
Well, what is that game anyway? What is the Arsenal?
It's in May.
It's in May. Oh, it's at the. Oh yeah, it's at the very end. It's at the very
face
end.
Newcastle like next month, which I am not ready for.
Wait, Rav, which club do you support?
Liverpool.
Okay, Liverpool, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not
Wait a
ready.
minute.
Hey, Tony, you make any changes? You making any changes?
No, not yet.
If I was Tottenham, I'll bring on Richarlison, unless he's not injured. Unless he's injured, like.
You wouldn't bring on Vieira for Odegaard?
No chance.
Yeah, right.
Odegaard's playing well today.
No, I'm not saying that he isn't. I'm just saying, like, in terms of, like, just saving him from an injury or whatever. I don't know.
Once it's 80, then do it because Spurs.
For me, Partey and Xhaka have to finish the game because if you bring on Lokonga, then.
Oh, Lokonga, man, he needs to loan. He needs to go on loan or something because he
needs to be sold.
He's awful.
I mean, me personally, like, I'll just pass it around more than take some of these players off. I'll just have them play possession more.
Right.
If Arsenal can just hang on this 2-0 lead until 80 minutes, I think they can win this. I think they're going to win the game. They can hang on.
Personally, I would, because it's such a well-oiled machine. I wouldn't change it right now either. Even at 7.
Playing well. So why would you change it?
I won't change it. Maybe I might change it in the 80th minute. Bring in El Neni, show up the place. Bring in Tomiyasu to get those high-end upper balls that they'll be.
Because I think Spurs are still in this.
Like Tomiyasu and Tierney, probably it.
Like they just need 2-0 down and they get a goal and they're back in it. So I think you don't need to wait until at least 80 because Spurs could still get a goal unless you don't get a goal.
Maybe score one more and put Smith Rowe on and give him 15 minutes.
Yeah, maybe that's a good substitution because look, I'm not underestimating Spurs yet if I was Arsenal fan because Spurs are still there. I think they could get one chance. But Son, man, I think we need to discuss Son because Son, he's been on another bad level for some reason.
That's
he's on Salah levels of stinky.
I wouldn't go for Salah's actually.
Salah's been terrible the whole year. What are you talking about?
I actually did. What Son is.
The Salah's actually had games that's been good. That's
in the Champions League, he's had good games.
Son's had good games also. Like he came on and scored a hat trick. He came on and scored a hat trick in like 15 minutes.
Sure, against Leicester. Okay, 1-1. There you go.
He also showed up for Sporting. He also showed up for the Champions League.
That's one I can think of.
There's no consistency. There's no consistency to either of them.
But yeah, like last year there was like it was. He pretty much saved them.
I blame
7-1 Monaco.
Guys, wait, yeah. Steve and Bagger, look at Chelsea Dan's
comment.
Do I want to? Tony?
He said Man City won't win it. I hate to break it. I can say Man United got good chance of winning it.
I don't want Man United winning it.
You can see the waffling down here, Steve and Baggett. First of all, he said Chelsea was going to win the title this season. That has gone past.
Yeah, that's really ended.
And then he started supporting Man City to win the title. He said that Arsenal can never win the title, and you can see what have transpired right now. But again, he raises something very, very important here. Are we in any way underestimating Manchester United, Bagger and Steve, in any way?
No.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
even
I said
if
this
I
last
feel
time.
this, even if I feel this thing is just tight, it's all waffles. But again, that threat of Manchester United coming back,
especially if
oof.
United beat you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
If United beat you guys next Sunday, they're in the title race. Then
They have Palace on Wednesday, remember, also.
So,
yeah,
there's a couple factors with Man United. First, the first big one is Jadon Sancho's gonna eventually come back into that team. If he he's been training well supposedly, and he's in a good mind state, so that could make a big difference.
You've Raj.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You have to chill when other people are talking. Come on, bro. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
and then the other factors they got if Rashford stays fit, like Rashford has to stay fit, and there's a couple of factors with them. But yes, they can go on a run. They have really good chemistry, just like our team. Like not to the level because we had more time. We built our team over like 2 years basically. Their team is getting together, but their qualities. Their starting quality was so much better that it's probably going to take them less time to gel.
That's true. Yeah, you've Raj. You wanted to say something? You can come.
Yeah, I was just saying they have Weghorst, so like I think they need. Oh, it's a good boy. They have Weghorst, so like they have a cover striker in case Rashford does get injured. Right. So that's a good signing.
Okay. Sebastian, what do you think? Manchester United, I know they're your rivals, but objectively, just give us what you think. Do you think that in a title race?
Yep, I think so.
Okay. That's a big one.
I think right now it's between, if we take like a couple of teams, it's between Arsenal, City, Newcastle, and Man United. It's between those teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I hope Newcastle win it. I hope they do, because I don't like either of those other teams that I mentioned.
Yeah. On the main, welcome, bro.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh no.
No man, it's the 67th minute, and Tottenham Hotspur they haven't scored. What do you think? Do you reckon that it's the end?
I said that earlier on before the second half started. This game's done. This game's done for. There's no panic or nothing. I mean, Arsenal are not going to lay there and just watch them. Guys are fighting for the league here, mate. They're not going to just lay there and come watch Tottenham come equalize and take victory. Do you know what I mean? When teams are fighting for the league, yes, there's home and away and stuff like that. It doesn't really matter to teams that are up there fighting for the league. They'll go to any home and play their game. I mean, you guys have to worry about them. That's what it now. So you guys have to now find a way to stop them. So in the process of you guys finding a way to stop them, you're adjusting your game. That's why I can't wait to see our game against each other, because it's any of the managers going to adjust their system to stop the other one. So it's literally going to be punch for punch. We're not the team that usually do the whole, double up to mark, or our wingers have to come back and mark and stuff like that. So it's going to be punch for punch, and whoever scores the most goals wins.
Baggers, which one is the bigger match right now? Is it Arsenal, Man City, or is it Man United versus Arsenal? Which one is the big one to watch out for? We've actually found out that Man City's form isn't the best right now. Do you think it's a good time right now that they're not, they're still trying to find their rhythm? Do you think now is the best time to meet these guys?
Absolutely. I wanted to meet them last year.
Or you think Man United is the best team to just meet up right now? Which one you think is a big matchup?
Personally, Man United is going to get better. But Manchester City, they can gain form. It's just a matter of their pieces are just off this year. I feel like Bernardo Silva is just he's one of their big stars, and he's not having the same impact. The connection is off with Haaland, so it's going to take him It's going to take him a little bit of time. But they can gain form. They got the parts. They have the parts. So
well, again, would you say it is off? This guy
For
has
me,
scored
it's
21.
results.
This guy has scored 21 goals in the Premiership this
I
season.
really,
No, the
I,
creativity. I mean, the creativity aspect.
Okay, the creativity, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
okay, okay.
Not
I really think
not the
he's
goal
not talking
scoring.
about Haaland.
No, I'm not talking about
He's
Haaland.
not a problem at all. Like, I mean, your team need goals.
But
You
what
need,
about
you
the
need
biggest
players
games
to
though?
score
What
goals.
about the biggest games though? Chelsea, Manchester United,
There's
Dortmund,
one team that I have
Dortmund,
to mention, Newcastle.
Newcastle. Like in the biggest games, like he gets marked. Like he goes invisible a lot of the times. Like Dortmund
He
absolutely
goes
shut him
in,
down.
even in the
Like,
games he scores a hat trick, he goes invisible. Every game,
well, yeah,
he's not doing step overs. The thing is, when he scores, you guys go, oh, he's had a great game. He scored a hat trick. He's had a great game. You're forgetting that in
yeah.
those games as well, he goes invisible. There's games where he only touches the ball about 9 times, and 3 of them are goals. So, do you know what I mean? You guys really need to actually understand the type.
But what about
of
the link
player
up play though?
that
What about the link up play? You don't care about it at all?
you need to understand the type of player that he is. City's not a team that's playing up to the big man to hold the ball up, to link up play and stuff. That's not the style of play that we are doing. Do you know what I mean? That's not the City that plays. It's more fluent. It's not just about link up play or anything like that. So in the games where you're saying, oh yeah, in this game, you're naming the games that he didn't score, and then you're picking the bones out of those games to say, oh yeah, it wasn't that involved. Even the games that he's involved, that he scored a hat trick and stuff, he barely touched the ball plenty of times. Do you know what I mean? So listen, it's not the problem. It's, his job is to score goals. Haaland has got 27 goals this season. 27 goals, right? So
Crazy.
as far as he knows, he's doing his job, and it's for the team to do their job. One of the players we miss so much is Ruben Diaz, right? Ruben Diaz is a warrior. He affects the team when he plays. He affects the whole defense. He puts everybody into position. He calls people back in and stuff. So when Ruben Diaz is not playing, we don't have that talker in the team, right? So that's the defense. That's what's happening back there, right? In terms of everything else, everything is cool. I do believe that.
But sorry, wait. When did Diaz get injured? When?
From the World Cup, he's been injured, but he's had niggles as well. He lost form as well and was dropped as well at one point. Obviously, when Akanji came, Akanji started off really, really well and stuff as well. So it was hard for Diaz to come in. Now the thing with Pep is obviously when a player is playing well and stuff, he gonna keep them in for a little bit as well for that stability as well. So when Akanji came, Akanji was actually doing the business and playing well. So, but it's not really had that. We've not really had that central pairing that we normally have, where we had like Diaz and Stones that season, for example, pairing, or Diaz and Laporte pairing, or even Stones and Laporte previous season before.
Yeah.
We've not really had the partnership, right? But in terms of Haaland, leave the guy alone, man. People need to just listen. I will play a Will Smith video for you guys. Leave Haaland's name out of your damn mouth, literally, because he is not a problem. He's doing his business. He's scoring the goals he's scored, right? The games that he hasn't scored is the same thing he does in the games that he has scored. It's just about the team's chances that they create. That's how he's going to get goals. I'll give you an example, right?
See, you had a Manchester derby yesterday. Haaland hasn't scored in nearly up to 3-4 games now. In how many games?
Can you hear the words that come out of your mouth? He hasn't scored in.
Hey, I'm not doing mockery or I'm asking genuine questions.
Okay,
I'm not biased or in anything. I'm not doing that today.
Go on.
In how many games has Haaland not scored in? I'm asking you.
About 2.5 games. 2.5 games.
About 2.5 games, right? Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Now you had Manchester derby yesterday. You need your big time player scoring goals for you, right? At least it costs money, and of course with the kind of reputation he has, he's a goal beast this season. And you need your best players scoring goals. Now, yesterday that he didn't score, just go to Twitter, see what they're posting everywhere. They're all saying, hey, Luke Shaw had him in the bag, Some even posted him with his face as a dog on a leash, with Luke Shaw holding that, at the end of the day, everywhere around Twitter. So is it that people have found out the way Man City are playing? Or is it that your gameplay is, since Alan Kane is centralized towards him, that your other players can't get a grip of what's going on right now due to the formation change or due to how you guys are playing?
Nothing is centralized towards Haaland, right? Nobody's found that how City play. It's a game of 11v11, right? Of course, you're gonna know certain moves that we do. We have that overlapping run from De Bruyne that we always score from, not just from De Bruyne, from Kyle Walker. He did it against Chelsea as well, when he created the goal for Phil Foden, right? It's nothing to
Yeah.
do with they found out how Haaland plays or Haaland. Haaland hasn't scored for 2.5 games and people are talking. That's how well and that's how good he's been doing this season, right? Where you can
Sure.
name a handful of teams, not even a handful of teams. You can pick three
Hmm.
teams that he hasn't scored against in the Premier League, right? So in
Yeah.
terms of Haaland or what he does, or it's the whole team. And this is my thing about it, right? When the team is not performing well, you cannot. I will not point fingers at one person and say is that person's fault. It's the whole team, right? The whole
Hmm.
team is not working out in terms of what they are doing on the pitch, right? So it's not a Haaland is a problem or this one is a problem or no, it's the whole team, right? Not it's not it's, it didn't gel in that game. That's not to say they're not going to win other games or come and go on a run in other games, but I'm not going to sit here and criticize and say, since Haaland came, we've not done this or we've not done that, right? Phil Foden is not on form. It's the whole team. Do you know what I mean? Mahrez at the start of the season wasn't on form. He's just coming back into form now. Cancelo at the start of the season was on form, lost form. I saw Cancelo lose form at the World Cup. The first game Cancelo played at the World Cup, I saw him lose the form and lose his confidence, right, in that first game that he played. So it's the whole team. It's nothing to do. I will never blame one person. It's the whole team, literally.
See, Bagev, do you kind of like agree with Onome, or do you have your own different opinion about that Man City team this season? Something is wrong. See, yeah, you cannot say nothing is wrong with that team. Something is definitely wrong. That's not how they play. They start slowly. Everyone knows this. But even if they start slowly, bro, we're in the 18th, 19th game of the season. That slowly has to, it has to stop somewhere, right? So that excuse that they kind of start slowly. We're no longer in the start of the season again. We're approaching mid-season now. So do you think there's a genuine problem with how they play, or there's a tweak with the introduction of Haaland? Because you know what, yeah, Bagev, last season, I used to see this Man City team. They were always scoring from. See, no matter what anyone wants to say about that, Man City is a team that not just one person takes the helms of affairs when scoring goals. Everyone wants to get into that national cake. Everyone wants to score. But this season, I'm sorry, I'm not seeing that, and I'm not buying it if Man City fans don't want to really recognize that fact that there is a problem somewhere. Like their whole team is not scoring the way they used to be or they used to do. So, what do you think is that problem? Am I wrong in my evaluation, or do you think there's something deeper in that team that's wrong with the team?
No, for me, I think it's. I mean, I get. Emmy. It's Emmy, right? Emmy Baba.
On a
No, no, no,
On
no,
Amer,
no.
on Amer,
It's
okay.
honor, man. Yeah.
On Amer, okay, yeah, on Amer. Yeah, I get on Amer's point that if they with Holland, he's just gonna they just want him staying forward, and the chances he gets, he puts away. Uh,
Mm,
but when you compare him to the past with like Aguero and stuff, it was more of a fluid system, and there was chance after chance after chance.
mm,
Um, the Ruben Diaz thing, it makes somewhat sense. I mean, obviously, if you don't have that, because he's a good passer also, so he's like a vocal leader in that sense. But at the same time, like there's just when you look at De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva, they just seem off this year. Maybe Bernardo
mm.
Silva still wants to go to like Barcelona. His head's not there. Um, De Bruyne, he creates most of the chances that they could have scored yesterday. They
Yeah,
happen because of De Bruyne.
yeah.
Um, I think they had
Guys,
three.
yeah. See, Bagav, please, I'll stop you here.
Yeah.
See, Luca, I know you're somewhere in the chart, but Luca, yeah. Remember, I told you that we're gonna beat these people. You came out when something went wrong last week when we played Newcastle, and you said, "Oh, Sports is gonna beat us." You see it. This is what you get when you believe in your team and you put your 100 in your team. Start believing in this team, Luca. I need to come to your show and talk to you. Start believing in this team. What else do you need to see from this team that this team hasn't given to you? Because just last week when we drew with Newcastle, I saw your head down. You didn't want to believe that this team was gonna, win.
I'm sure
In
he's
fact,
glad to be proven wrong, though.
he came out. See, Luca is my friend, but he came out and he said we're going to lose against Spurs. I have the receipt on my show here. So, Luca, believe in your team. You're an Arsenal fan.
No,
believe better in your team. So,
he
yeah,
got
Bagger,
proved wrong.
continue. Bagger, please continue what you were saying before we go
Yeah,
to
big
Steve.
up Luca. I'm gonna go to his match review after this. I think he's doing a match review on his channel. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much with the City. But I think that when we're gonna see it the most is come Champions League. When those those are the biggest games, so like we're gonna see what Man City does in those games, and then that would decide the Holland thing.
Yeah, Steve McCullough, what do you think?
I think Man City are a bit different with Holland, but that's the choice they made, and it's cool that they have someone like Alvarez to mix it up. So I don't really know what else to add to it. Go on.
It's crazy how and this is my thing about the media, right? You can never win. And obviously these are all, it's talking points at the end of the day, and it's what we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
My thing is right. For seasons upon seasons, couple of seasons, it was screamed upon, oh, City need a striker. Can't win the league without a striker. City need a striker.
And then you won it without a striker, yeah.
And yet the one without a striker. Then you get a striker and you get the best out of them all.
But I'm sorry, but you guys have always had a striker.
Gabriel Jesus is not a striker.
No. They've always had Aguero.
They didn't always have Aguero.
No, Aguero.
Wait. Let's get this in context.
It was 2 years without Aguero. I think a Man City would know best.
Aguero was always injured. Aguero was always injured during that time. During his last spells, he was injured a lot. Right?
During the last spells, but you guys always had a striker. It's not like you guys were playing without a striker.
Yeah, when I say we've been without a striker, everybody knows exactly what I mean. We've been playing without a striker for a long time because obviously Aguero has been injured a lot. Everybody knows that. Like that's that's proof in the pudding, right? It's there. So for seasons upon seasons, it's like, oh, I need a striker, can't move without a striker and stuff, and this and the other. They get a striker, and he's like, oh no, the striker's a problem. City not patient enough now. They're not passing the ball enough now. It's like you just can't win, right? But people need to understand that at some point, teams are going to need to transition and change and do whatever they need to do in terms of a direction that they need to follow. Transfer policies change. The City you knew before was like spending money left, right, and center, right? But hey, last season we made profits from players. Hey, this now we're walking away from. If you tell us the player is going to be worth 60 million, we're not going to buy that player, right? We're going to walk away. We're not doing that kind of stuff anymore. So things change and things evolve, right, into different things, right? So for me, the identity is still there, right? You're talking about, and let me give you an example. So it's not me just saying that, right? But in the last 5 years, right? In the last 5 years, they won it 4 times, right? Okay, let me take my City hat off. Let me take as a neutral. Let me take my City hat off as a neutral, right? A team has won the league in the last 5 years. They've won it 4 times. They've done back to back, and then Liverpool broke them up, right? And they come again and they do back to back again, right? Now, for me, if they win it again this season, right, and you're not talking about 5 out of 6 and stuff, right?
Yeah.
For me, I just feel like it now turns into that we're now going to a very dangerous place in the Premier League where other people are going to start looking at the Premier League and go, you know what? That's a Farmers League as well. That's like a Bayern Munich and a Spain league or whatever. So I do feel like we are destined not to win it this season. I don't know who's going to win it, whether it's Arsenal going to win it or whether it's Man United or whatever. It's almost like we're destined not to win it, but we are coming from the end of back-to-back Premier Leagues, right? And we need to make changes as well. Bernardo Silva, there is absolutely, I can put my money on it right now. There is absolutely no way Bernardo Silva is staying past the summer with us. So we still got a mass haul of changes to come. Gundogan, for example, as a captain of the club, it's almost like, why is he captain? Because he's not, when it comes to the big games, or when it comes to the games, he's not even been picked. Do you know what I mean? So I do believe Gundogan as well is not going to be with us come the summer. So that's 2 midfielders gone, right? So there's more changes to come in this City team as well. We're changing, we're evolving. We need to freshen it up and freshen the legs up and stuff. So is a few teams at the moment right now. Liverpool need to do the same, right? Chelsea is doing the same right now. Arsenal have done the same. And now Arsenal are clicking with what they've done. Remember, Arsenal had to clear off the Lacazettes, the Aubameyangs, the Pepes and stuff. They've cleared all of them out. So now you can see that, okay, the change that they've made, they're like the new ones now. They're fresh in there now. Newcastle, they're making their changes now. So people are catching up. That's just what it is.
Yeah, so we just have 2 subs on. I just want to say that.
Yeah,
Tomiyasu just came in now for
yeah, we're dealing with
Spurs final for Zinchenko.
We're dealing with Spurs final onslaught. They're trying to get a consolation goal. Yeah, so Richarlison's back, so this is pretty much a full team, right? Spurs.
Yeah, no injury excuses for them.
Brian Hill.
No injury excuses. None. Okay, they didn't have They didn't have Bentancur.
Well,
I don't know why is Aubert always falling in the 18-yard box. Think on a fool. Oh my God. Okay, it's Ivan Perisic.
Yeah.
Martinelli, yellow card. When? Okay.
Have any of your guys on a yellow gotten a yellow or no?
No.
No.
Oh no! Actually, Martinelli got the yellow.
So is he suspended from Man United? No, he doesn't have enough cards yet.
No.
It's just Partey, Saka, Xhaka. Forget who else.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I know. So we got that's like the yellow card watch.
Those 3, right? Those 3 are 3 of them. Xhaka, Saka, and Partey.
Yeah, and Partey could have had one with that handball, but
true.
Yeah, exactly.
That was thank God that ref had some sense.
But yeah, bag of men. What do you have to say about Arsenal's disciplinary record? Not London derby today.
Oh, it's fantastic to come here, like no yellow cards, have all fantastic, our players. Right? That's fantastic. The other part is I love the fact that we were on the front foot earlier on, and now we're playing the other way. We're dropping back and defending. So I love to see both styles. With Tottenham, I do not see like their front foot at all. Like they can't match someone else's better front foot. And I don't know. They didn't deal with like the pressure today at all.
Hello, Bagav. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello, Bagav.
Hello.
Okay, is that, I don't know. Yeah. There's something. I'm just having a little bit of a connection problem, but.
Yeah, that's the thing for me. Like, we played both styles really well today. We dropped off. We can drop off and play defensive, and then we also had a really aggressive front foot. Tottenham are the opposite. Like, even today they didn't handle the pressure well, and then their front foot is non-existent to begin with, anyway. So.
Okay, is it that team was bad or Arsenal is superior? Because it's easy to just say, okay, they didn't play well, but do you think Arsenal is the real deal this season? Is it they were better, or is it that they were poor? Which one is it? Are they poor? Are we better? Are we superior? Are
superior,
we Premiership title winners? Kind of display going on down here. What do you think?
We came back and got revenge. What else do you need? But the next week, the next week,
Right?
the next week's game will absolutely solidify that. Everyone's going to be scared after next week if we put in a performance.
Yeah, exactly. See, Onome, as you can see, Warhart Lane in their fans in the stadium, they're all walking out the stadium to lots
Steve
of
is
teams.
sleeping, by the way. He's sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Is he really?
That? Okay.
I think did he sleep or something?
Steven. Oh my God, he's sleeping because he just came directly from work and he just came to help me out. That's how he usually come to help. But yeah, see, Onome, with this showing now, yeah, because when you guys lost yesterday, Arsenal really needed to. They needed a response. They needed to to show critics, pundits, everyone that disbelieved them. They had to show their title credentials. Would you say that this puts them on a pedestal towards that title? Would you say this is a title winning team to you?
I still want to see 25 games. I still want to see 25 to 28 games. You know, for me that's where the table really shapes up. Do you know what I mean? We've seen in the past where 12 points has been caught in the last 15 games, in the last 13 games. Do you know what I mean? So I still want to see how much points they are in the lead after 25 games. That's when you start to tick off and go, okay, 26, 27. Because at that time, what you then have at that time is you're going to still have teams playing against each other in that top four. And you're going to still, you know what I mean? Because you guys still have to negotiate your way past the top four, the teams in and around you right now. And this is the period where you're trying to do that. So you've done Tottenham now. You need to do Man United, right? Then you got the 2 City games, which are the big ones, right? Once you go through these 3 fixtures, especially these 3 fixtures, especially, that's you versus second, that's you versus third, right? Then you go to that Newcastle home, right? Once you go through those 4 fixtures, right? Imagine if you go through those 4 fixtures and you come out with maximum points. League is yours. Do you know what I mean? So, but imagine if you go through those 4 fixtures and you come up with 0 points. It throws everything back open again. And it is possible. You cannot tell me that it's not possible. Do you know what I mean? So I want to see, after you negotiated your way past these fixtures and you're in 25 games, where you now get to that point in nitty-gritty where it's ticking off. Oh, 26 games, 27 games, 28 games, 8 games to go. We're still 7 points clear. We're still 8 points clear. We're still 9 points clear. We're still 10 points clear. 9 games to go. That's when you can start to really talk about it, because you still got these people in and around you, right? Where it's still not very early, but it's still early. We're not even in the halfway yet. Like we're saying, we're just getting to the halfway now. So you could have a first half of the season great and a second half of the season collapse. You could have a first half of the season collapse and a second half of the season great. It's happened before. So I want to see these games first before I can really say, you know what, kudos to you. But at the minute right now, you're in the driving seat. But
it's not about kudos. It's not about kudos. It's about, do you see the team? Do you see this response? Actually, I understand where you're coming from, but that wasn't really where I was going. What I was going is that with this response now, do you really think this is champion stuff? That's what I'm saying. Is this the mentality of champions? Because you've been there before, you've been champions. Is this the type of response? Man City losing yesterday, Arsenal having a North London derby and winning it outside of our home, something we've not done in years. So is this that mentality of winners? That's all I'm asking.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Like, nobody can say it's not. Like, I said to you before these games to say that,
back up, you're laughing. It's very hard for him to actually, say that, but it is what it is.
It's not hard. It's not a hard thing to say. It's literally what's in front of our face. City lost yesterday and you won today. You know, two of the derbies and stuff. You know, we got a game on Thursday, so you know we play Tottenham on Thursday. It could be further. Tottenham could come roaring on Thursday. They could beat us on Thursday, and on Sunday you could beat Man United and you go further again. Or on Sunday we could beat, or Thursday we could beat Tottenham and bring it back again. And then you know your game now brings pressure, but you went into this game very relaxed, as any team would. There was nothing to lose in this game. So the freedom in which you're going to play this game was always going to show.
No pressure, right?
There was no pressure. It was going to be, you've banked something. You've banked 7 points, right? It was going to be, well, guys, and I can imagine the team talk, right? There's no way that team talk did not have the following words. Boys, we've got nothing to lose today. We were going to end up this game with either 7 points or 8 points or 10 points. We've got nothing to lose, boys. There's no way that's not part of the team talk. So when you hear a team talk like that, you're going to go, whew, let me go and relax and enjoy myself. And in the process of going to relax and enjoy yourself, this is going to happen where for years you've not beaten Tottenham, you're now going to whoop them. Do you know what I mean? Tottenham, on the other hand, coming into this game going like, oh my God, we're under pressure here. We're at home. We're playing against these guys. We need to win. We need to get back in winning ways. So it's a shift of power. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
Yeah. Onome Baga, the game has just ended. Arsenal has beaten our big London rivals in the heart of White Hart Lane. Baga, you should be dancing right now. You should be doing break dances, kickboxing everywhere. You should be. Exactly, bro. What a response from Baga, man. See, take us through that. You've heard what Onome said, and you know what? Yeah, he said that quite well. You can't get a more better response from anyone. See, but with this, where does this put us now, Baga? Where does this put us in terms of there's incredible scenes in White Hart Lane. They're trying to fight our players.
Oh no, Arteta, don't get into a fight. Don't. Don't lose your cool. We got a bigger game. 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 No fights.
Oh my God, what happened? I think someone from the crowd tried to.
Yeah, celebrate hard. Celebrate hard. Celebrate hard. That's what I'm talking about. Celebrate. You know what? We went into their place and they treat us like this. Yeah, celebrate hard. Let the fans take care of the celebrations.
What's wrong with Granit Xhaka?
He's gonna be. Did he?
Guys, Arsenal. See, we're celebrating. Baga, look at this. Just look at this picture. We are celebrating at the heart.
At the heart.
And I get you to do a stream today on the North London Derby. See, Baga, there's nothing as big as this, man.
Let's go.
Exactly. See, Baga, man. See, Baga, have you started to believe? You know, when I oh, Miss Melina.
Hey, come join the celebration.
Oh my
God. Miss Melina, you have to join me on the next stream because the next stream.
I'm looking for Deji Spurs. Where is he?
The next stream will start in the next, let's say maybe in the next 20-25 minutes or so. So yeah. So but you're the one to join me on that show. Bagev, if you want to join in that show, please, you can join in. It's I think it's just exactly, let me check the time. I think exactly 6 p.m.
Come on, Charles.
Yeah, wait, let me check the time. Sorry. I need to check the time for that show.
Come on, Richarlison. We let you celebrate. Let us celebrate. What?
Let us celebrate. See,
I like Richarlison too.
Miss Melina, tell us what's happening to
Oh
you
my
right now.
gosh.
How do you feel?
So
How do you feel?
I
When we get
said
into the next show, we'll talk about specifics of the show, but of the
this
game. But
8
how do you
points
feel? Just tell
clear.
me.
8 points clear. A clean sheet away from home. And
Jesus Christ.
Martin Odegaard is Arsenal's top goal scorer in all competitions with 8 goals. Oh my God. I'm starting to really believe. And you know, there's a certain guy we lost 2 guys. It's all irrelevant now. It's all in the past. But today
it's all in the past.
It was a must-win game for Arsenal, and we took it to them, and we came out with 3 points. The atmosphere today was incredible, phenomenal. The crowd was all for it, and the boys were definitely up for it. Every challenge, the finishing in the final third. Yes, we could have had more goals, but hey, 3 points is 3 points. We walk out of there with no injuries, and incredible.
Hey, so some guy kicked Ramsdale in the back of the head.
Really?
Like, I hope he get that guy better get a lifetime ban.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah, it should be a lifetime ban. It should be. But of course, it's Arsenal. They will never.
Oh my gosh! A Spurs fan came onto the pitch and kicked Ramsdale. Oh my god.
No. It was on the stands. It was right at the stands. They separated Richarlison and.
I think that was a flying kick, right?
Yeah, it was a flying kick.
Oh Jesus!
Oh
Christ.
my god! Wow! It was a young kid.
It was a young kid. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what happened. When it's Arsenal, these guys they don't take care of anything.
Yeah.
You know, but again, I'll just keep my mouth shut. Miss Melina, we just won. See, Miss Melina, it went easy. This is the easiest 3 points this season. Do you agree? It's the easiest.
Oh, this was one of our easiest games this season, Tony. You know what? And the first goal, Hugo Lloris, what are you doing, bro?
What are you doing?
Tony, I've never been so confident for a North London derby away from home in my whole life of supporting Arsenal. Today, you know, going into the game, I said we would win 2-1. I thought Harry Kane customary penalty. And you know what, Tony? The end of the world must be really near, because Saka was getting fouled and decisions were going in our favor. Romero should have been sent off. Incredible win for Arsenal Football Club, and I am all here for it. Manchester United, we have revenge to take at home next. So massive confidence boost.
Exactly. Miss Melina and Bagav, I have a new friend. He's a new fan.
She knows me.
I know him very well.
That's great. That's great. Hey, I met him on Instagram, so I invited him to come and just support my channel.
Come on, Arsenal! Come on, North London Spirit! Come on! I'm buzzing.
You're buzzing, right? See, Wilson, what do you think?
I have to say, Arsenal were absolutely brilliant. The key to this game was discipline. We were disciplined. We did not make any mistakes. Tottenham could not live with it. Everyone knew that Tottenham start games slowly. And as I said before this game, if Arsenal get aggressive, start the game quickly. And we did that. And Partey was key to everything. If we did not have Partey in our midfield, we would have struggled today. I'm not even joking. I mean, the goal from Odegaard, my word, it was a fantastic goal.
Oh my God!
Our defense were immense. Attacking wise, we were decent. Like Ramsdale, he's shown leadership at crucial moments. I mean, we were immense today. Immense all over the pitch.
Yeah, exactly. See, I buy that line of thought. And again, see, Bagav, Saliba, today, What would you say about him? Because this guy should have, if he got a yellow card today, he would be missing the next match that's coming up on Sunday against Manchester United. And to come into a not London derby without even getting a yellow card and still being that Rolls Royce he should be, what do you think?
No, it was fantastic. I mean, those three right there, the Partey, the Partey, the Gabriel, and like Saliba connection, which is pretty much the rotation of those three is fantastic. You see, Gabriel go up a couple of times and press when necessary, and then Partey drops. There's such a good connection there. Also, Xhaka, I don't know if you saw the video. Like he's telling Conte, it's a shit show, something to that effect. Like it's actually online. I'm like, Granit Xhaka, we've got Granit Xhaka. There's more to it. There's what else happened? I mean, he was about to go fight at the end of the game too. I mean, you love to see this is what we wanted. This is the team we wanted. It's creation.
Exactly. Look at BX Gunner 81 say something here. He says, shout out to all non-believers, even the ones that call themselves Gooners. See, if you're an Arsenal fan, if you're an Arsenal fan and you don't believe in this team, see,
Come on, man.
A friend of ours, look at AFC, Miss Melina, you remembered last week when we dropped points against Newcastle. You remember when he came to the show, what did he say? He said we
would not beat Tottenham, and before we even
said
kicked
we're
the
going
ball.
to lose against Spurs.
He was wrong.
Before we even kick the ball, look at AFC. This is it. This is the example. That's why you have to get behind your team. We're not the perfect side right now because, of course, we wanted to get Mudryk. We wanted to get all these players, JoaoFelix. See, that's not happening. But that's outfield concerns. I know we still need to, bring in lots of players come this January. That's for sure. No one is saying we don't need to bring in those players. But again, let's herald and praise and get behind the ones we have now, because the ones we just have that are going to come in by January are just like mercenaries. They're like auxiliaries. They're coming to help the team, at the end of the day. So we should herald the ones that are here with us, get behind them and support them to win. When was the last time? See, even in our invincible season, 2003, 2004, lady and gentlemen, when we came down here to the Wild Hart Lane, it was a draw, and it was a hard-fought draw. Who would know that in 2023 that Arsenal will come to this derby and just pop off? I was speaking to our friend, Miss Melina. This guy, what's his name? Our other friend, Tommy Singh. Tommy Singh told me that we've never won in Wild Hart Lane, and it's possible that we might lose or we might draw.
So we last won 9 years ago to a Rosicky goal, long time ago.
2014.
You can imagine.
Yeah.
2014. Okay, good. Miss Melina and Wilson. See, this is very simple. Wait, just yesterday, Mancity dropped points, and it was very, very important that Arsenal bounced back today with a good result. I've already asked Bagov the same question already, and I've gotten his take and understand what he was saying already about it. Do you think this is champion stuff, life in the flesh, right now?
I believe
Does this show championship metal? Is this it?
Sorry,
go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, Wilson, go ahead.
I was just saying, I believe it shows that we've shown a strong mentality. It just shows that the manager knows what he's doing. It just shows that the players are learning. They're learning from their mistakes. And do you know what? It's not just the Manchester United game that Man City lost. I think they dropped points against Everton at home. We capitalised on it. They lost to Brentford at home. We capitalised on it. Each time City slipped up, we've actually capitalised on it. People say there's pressure on Arsenal. The pressure's on Manchester City. Big time. Yep. Yeah, still here, guys.
Thanks, Wilson. I'm not sure if we're having connection problems, but I can hear you perfectly fine. And that's right, Wilson. Like the resilience we have in this team is a whole different energy we bring and a whole different atmosphere we created, not only playing at home, but being able, even if we were to go a goal down away from home, we have that resilience in this team and we have that willingness to fight back and take games to the paint and to the core. And this Arsenal team is probably one of the youngest teams in the Premier League.
Yeah.
But we have what it takes, and we definitely, I feel like, I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like it might be our year where we could truly win the league. Yeah.
And do you know what, Melina? There's another part to this too, because I felt today was a significant weekend. Significant weekend in terms of the derbies. As I said, today proved to be very significant. So I think Manchester City got a lot of work to do. They've got a lot of work to do. They cannot afford to slip up. If they slip up again, we got to capitalize on it again, over and over again. We got to keep going.
Exactly. We've got to keep going. We've got to keep going. But you know what? Yeah, see, this is the big one, yeah, guys. Next week, it's the big one. It's the big one, yeah. These guys are the only ones. These guys are the only ones. See, we would have been claiming invincible season here and there, but these guys are the only ones that have somehow found us out this season. And of course, it's not a person or not a club than Manchester United.
Yeah.
Bagav, I would start from you, and we'll go from Bagav, we'll go to Miss Melina, and of course, we'll go to you, Mr. Wilson. See, Bagav, what do you think? Arsenal versus Manchester United. It's the big one. It's the big one, yeah? What do you think? Mute.
Yeah, sorry. So higher up the mountain, more treacherous the path. So I mean, it's on to the next one. We win that one. We keep going forward, and I mean, celebrate today. Focus on next week, starting tomorrow.
Good. Miss Melina, is there anything in that matchup against Manchester United on Sunday? Is there anything like a free hit in your dictionary?
No. Definitely not a free hit. Definitely not a free hit match. We really need to be careful in that game. In the sense that I'm saying be careful, I'm saying more so it's possible that this game might be, possible red cards or it could go heated. Whenever we play Man United, since I was a kid, the Man United matchup was something I always look forward to. Roy Keane versus Vieira in the tunnel, Sir Arsene Wenger versus Sir Alex Ferguson. We have a lot of history in this game, and the way we got robbed from a goal that we could have actually draw the game or something at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
I am confident.
And the Premier League have admitted it already also.
Yes, during the World Cup when no one was watching. But you know what? We're not going to get the points that we lost back. But what we can do at home, deal with them in our own gaff, in our own yard. The only concerns I have going into that game at home is not a matter of confidence, because we have the confidence from today's game and today's clean sheet. But United will desperately be up for it as well. They are in and around, and I did say it. They are in the mix for a title charge, and I think they are the dark horses of the league. I think they are, ticking. They've taken a lot of points off of big teams. We need to try to man mark and tie down Casemiro and Lisandro Martinez, two of their best players, but also Marcus Rashford. I feel like United will play a high line and counter attack, and we'll have to be very disciplined, like Wilson said today, and we have to be very organized. That game is not going to be easy, but I do think we will get a result. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it. In the end, I think our midfield battle is where the game is going to be won.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Wilson, do you think there's anything like a free hit in your dictionary in that game? And again, how do you see that game playing out against Manchester United? see, it's a very important one. We need to go and crush Manchester United because we're at home. Well, see, one is for revenge. Because in the reverse fixture, you know what happened to us? We're
We
hand
know
down
what
by the
happened.
referee.
We know what happened.
It was utterly disgraceful. The Premier League, in fact, the FA have already come out to say, you know what, Arsenal were denied a goal in that match. Actually, in Martinelli's
I agree
matchup,
with that.
in Martinelli's goal that he scored actually that day. So yeah, we need to go one for revenge. Two, we need to pick up those points in order to stay afloat. Up there, down there. To actually extend our lead because we don't know what Tottenham Hotspurs might come out and do against Man City because for some reason Man City don't have a very good record against Tottenham Hotspurs. So that's something that we also have to keep in mind too. But tell us, what do you think about that Manchester United versus Arsenal game? Free hit for you, or you think we should capitalize on it and just smash them come Sunday?
As far as I'm concerned, it is absolutely not a free hit. It is not a free hit because this Manchester United game is another significant game. Because as you said, it's not just about the Manchester United game. Man City will be away to Spurs as well. If they drop points, we could be further ahead of them. I'm not worried about that Tottenham Man City game because we've got to focus and do our job. As Melina said, first of all, we got to keep our discipline. Two, we got to defend properly. And three, this is the most significant thing, is that it's not just about the Manchester United midfield we got to stop. We've got to stop Eriksen as well, delivering those supply balls to Rashford. If we do that and our discipline is right and our mentality is right, we will win that game. Mark my words. And I believe we will beat Manchester United. And I'm still hurting from the Old Trafford defeat because I would love it if we can beat Manchester United for two reasons. One, revenge. And two, to maintain the distance. In fact, increase our distance between ourselves and everybody else. That is what we have to do.
Exactly. See, yeah, Bagov, I'll come straight to you. See, Newcastle today, because that's another team we should watch out for. Because yeah, when I see teams that know how to, that have trickery behind them, they have this type of technical know-how in the dark arts. You saw what they did against us at home. You saw what they did. They will come, they will hit us, and they will be the ones on the floor. They are time-wasting tactics. These guys, Eddie Howe has actually crafted them and molded them in a way that, you know what? Yeah, I saw champion stuff with them last week when they came to Arsenal. I won't lie to you because you have to have those type of dark arts with you. It's part of the whole game. You should have it in your bag. But you know what? Today again, they showed that metal, that championship for me. Beating Fulham, mind you, Fulham is not. They're not passers by. This season they're a very very top team. So with the threat of Mitrovic. Mitrovic missed a penalty today. That aside, but again, Newcastle and their £65 million signing in the summer, Isaac the Swede scored today. See, it was by 1-0. Now that's championship stuff to me. That's champion stuff for me. They were able to ground out that win. Do you think we should still take? Do you think we should take Newcastle? What, seriously? Now more with the way they're grinding out results, Baggers? Because when I asked about top four, why I'm asking you this question specifically is that when I asked you about your top four, Newcastle wasn't in your top four. You still have doubts about them this season. See, is it starting to clear off right now, or are you still?
No, because Spurs can gain form. They played a lot better in the second half, but they're getting Richarlison back. They're getting a lot of their key players back. With the Newcastle, it depends on what signings they make. they have to reinforce stuff.
It depends
also.
on what signings, or they already have the players to do it right
We
now.
also and
Because
also
Isaac that came back from injury just scored today, and that's huge.
yeah.
It's like a
Yeah,
new
that is
signing.
huge. That is huge. But you know, there's still 15 days left. I mean, now that we did this to Spurs, they're going to get somebody too. So if they're going to back Conte, that changes the whole thing. For us right now, the thing I'm most interested in is Rafinha. Because I guess reports are that we're going after Rafinha, and he's not starting for Barcelona right now. The El Clasico is on right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and honestly, we might have dodged a bullet with Mudryk, especially if we can somehow pay this money for Rafinha. I think that would be perfect for us. Oh, that would be so exciting. That would be mad exciting. And they're saying 88 million pounds. But we kind of can do that.
That's possible because
exactly.
we paid over 80-something million. I think offered 80-something million for Mudryk. It's possible. It's possible. And let's say if we bid like 80-something million for Mudryk so late in the window, did not get anybody else, and let's say the offer was rejected or something like that, that's worse. But the only difference is we're like halfway through, so we still got time. And also got something else to say.
Right?
And I've also got something else to say as well. I think it was yesterday or something like that. Some Arsenal fans were calling for Edu's head before the transfer window is closed. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous.
No, I wasn't calling for.
But again, this is something we need to discuss. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I will close this stream because it's already past the hour. So let's go directly into the other stream. So I don't know. Let me Miss Melina, please. Okay, do you have Wilson's number?
No, I only have him on Instagram.
On Instagram. Okay. Wilson, I would send you the StreamYard link to your Instagram right now so that you can come in. You and Miss Melina. Bagav, I know you have a show to go to
Even
right
me
now
as well.
But because I need you in that show, Miss Melina.
But I told him I will come. I will stay for yours for a bit more on that show, and then I will switch.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So I'll close this show now, and then we can come to the next show. I would send it to your WhatsApp, Miss Melina. Bagav, I'll send it to your WhatsApp, and Wilson, I'll send it to your Instagram right now because the next show is starting. That's a post-game show, and it was slated for Miss Melina to come around. So, but okay, good. So Wilson, I need you there. So let's talk about this Mudryk stuff and every other thing.
Absolutely.
Good. Guys, thank you for joining us here. And of course, the next show is coming up immediately after this show. So just join us in the next one. Just come on live to the channel. You will get us. Big ups, everyone, and thank you very much.
Right.